All American HQ custom apparel and engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ custom apparel and engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in North Central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Welcome to the Showers Field in DuBois, where the showers are falling as we get set for the Baseball City Classic here on the YDL Sports Network between the DuBois Beavers and the DuBois Central Catholic Cardinals. Andy Close, Chris Rossetti alongside as we get set to go here. About 12 minutes or so to first pitch, and the weather is not great, but we're going to get baseball in tonight. And, of course, DuBois Central Catholic winning the softball game 16-1 in 4 innings. We'll see what we have on tap. This should be a good one. Chris, between the Cardinals and the Beavers.
Yeah, DuBois Central Catholic comes in at 7-6-1. Of course, going to the state championship game in Class A the last 2 seasons, winning in 2022, losing last year to Clarion. DuBois 6 in at 5-8, but don't be deceived by that record. They've been very competitive all season. They've had a couple of games where they've rallied late, only to have the game get called because of darkness or rain and revert back to what a score was prior to that. Including last night against Brookville. They were down 7-4. They had scored a run in the top of the 7th. They had the tying run at the plate, and then the rains came, and the game got called right there and then, and so it reverted back to a 7-4 win for Brookville. But, and again, as we talked about in the softball game, just throw the records right out the window.
Oh, yeah, and these two teams, all these kids, they know each other very well. They've battled some cases played with each other when they were younger. And just such a great atmosphere. The crowd, it's a good crowd despite the weather. And as we touched about, and Chris, if you touch on again, for a great cause here today. Yeah,
it's Strikeout Cancer, and the game's being played today in honor of in support of Pam Snowberger, the mother of DCC starting pitcher Aiden Snowberger, the wife of DCC assistant coach Evan Snowberger. She was recently diagnosed with triple negative cancer, breast cancer, and they've done a lot of different things going on to raise some money, and you'll see some of that within a commercial during our broadcast as well. And some of that included a t-shirt sale. Adam Fox, the manager at DCC, bought Andy and I t-shirts. That was really nice of him. Unexpected gesture. And they've done 50-50s, and there's a fundraising that you'll see in the commercial coming up here soon too. So we're going to step aside and thank some more of our sponsors. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
Family and friends would like to wish the following players good luck in the City Classic games. Bree Weibel. Bree, you play with heart on the softball field. Your hair braided, your game face shows a will to win. You love sport, competition, and pushing yourself to be better. Since you were 6 years old, running the bases, making diving catches, we love watching you play. Good luck with the rest of the season and playoffs. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sage. Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky. Good luck to Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky and the Lady Cardinals. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Addie Lilia. Wishing the Lady Beavers good luck, and Addie Lilia a great game. Love, Mom and Dad. Lexi Berta. Congratulations to Lexi Berta on her senior year. She'll be attending Carlow University for cardiovascular perfusion and playing basketball. We are very proud of her accomplishments. Mom and Dad. Morgan Pasternak. The Pasternak family wants to wish good luck to Morgan and the Lady Beavers. And Morgan, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know you will do fantastic things at St. Francis. Braden Fox. Wishing Braden Fox and the Cardinals good luck in tonight's game. From Rags, Mom, and Riley. Tyson Roy. The Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois and Gina Roy want to give a big shout out to my number 21, Tyson Roy, a senior for the Beavers. Aiden Snowberger. Good luck to Aiden Snowberger. Rooting for you tonight, Tony. At the Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois, you get trusted brands with quality service from a family-operated carpeting and flooring business that offers a variety of flooring, from carpeting to luxury vinyl towels and ceramic and hardwood flooring with professional installation. Call today to get your free in-home estimate. Find out more at thefloorshowdubois.com. Or if you're in town, stop by the Floor Show at 203 DuBois Street in DuBois. The Floor Show, we've got you covered. Today's games are Strikeout cancer games being played to support Pam Snowberger and her family. Pam was recently diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. Anyone interested in making a donation to support the Snowberger's family's need for medical and transportation costs can go to the Spot Fund account set up at spotfund.com and type in Pam Snowberger in the search bar. All donations will go directly to the family.
That's gonna be gone.
Salad. Crack! Center field! That ball is gone! Curveball!
Strike three.
And welcome back as we get set for the start of the City Classic Baseball Edition between DuBois and DuBois Central Catholic. And Chris has a look at our starting lineups and our pitching matchup.
Yeah, we'll start with the pitching matchups. Tyson Roy going for the DuBois Beavers. Roy checks in with a 1-0 record, 233 earned run average in 21 innings of work. He's given up 21 hits, 6 walks, has struck out 15. He'll be opposed by the lefty Aiden Snowberger. Snowberger checks in with a 1-1 record, 28 innings of work, 20 hits, 43 strikeouts, 5 walks, Andy, a 150 earned run average.
That strikeout to walk ratio really sticks out. It's just something you don't see that often at this level. Not just the great, obviously more in the strikeout innings, fantastic, but just the 5 walks, just phenomenal stuff. And Aiden Snowberger has a lot of experience, a lot of big game experience, on the mound, really having a fantastic season.
Taking a look at a couple of players to watch for each team offensively. Trey Winger checks in, hitting .463, a couple of doubles, team leading 15 RBIs on the season for DuBois. Also for the Beavers, Talon Hodge, the shortstop, hitting .370, a couple of doubles, 6 RBIs, and Caden Electric Clark comes in at .324, a couple doubles, couple triples, 7 ribbies. Those are some players to watch in the lineup for DuBois Central Catholic. A couple of the players to watch. Aiden Snowberger hitting .512, a homer, 2 doubles, 2 triples, 10 RBIs. Also, Braden Fox, 381 with a homer, with 6 doubles, a triple, and 9 runs batted in. As we also look there, Carter Himes hitting 261. Blake Pisarcik hitting 435 with a couple of homers, 3 doubles, and a team leading 21 RBIs. So those are some of the key offensive players for both of these teams, and expected to be another low-scoring game. These games always tend to be low-scoring.
Yeah, and again, I think that just on paper, the pitching matchup would indicate that between Roy and Snowberger, 2 guys coming in with not just impressive stuff, but impressive numbers. And these games, to your point, have been kind of low-scoring pitchers' duels over the years, and we'll see if that trend continues tonight. I would certainly expect it as well.
Okay, we're going to step aside. Thanks to more of our sponsors here. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator, where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC. A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need.
So we're cutting back here. Wanted to make sure we got here for the first pitch. They're going to have Pam Snowberger throw it out to her son Aiden here. Standing ovation for Pam, and throws it right on in there for a strike. And what a great moment here is Aiden comes over, gives his mom a hug, and just a great moment there, Andy.
It sure was. I heard her talking beforehand up here. She was asking if she could, could move up, and of course that's all right. As they get set for a video tribute here, much like it did before the softball game as well. Again, Strikeout Cancer Night here at the Baseball City Classic as well.
Okay, well, we're going to step aside again, Andy, and thank some of those sponsors.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator, where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC. A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Yeah, welcome back again as we get set to start here in the City Classic Baseball Edition between DuBois and DuBois Central Catholic. And Chris, can turn it over to Chris, for the starting lineups.
Starting lineup for DuBois Central Catholic, and it'll appear on your screen as well. They'll lead off with their shortstop, Carter Himes. Batting second and playing in center field, Braden Fox. Batting third and doing the pitching, Aiden Snowberger. Batting fourth and at second base, Blake Pisarcik. Batting fifth, he's playing over at first base, Andrew Green. Batting sixth and doing the catching, Trent Miller. Batting seventh and at third base, Braden Zatzik. Batting eighth and in left field, Xavier Schwentner. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, Johnny Veriscati. So it's Himes, Fox, Snowberger, Pisarcik, Green, Miller, Zatzik, Schwentner, and Veriscati for DuBois Central Catholic. For DuBois, they'll lead off with their first baseman, Tyler Chamberlain. Batting second and in left field, Danny Dixon. Batting third, doing the catching, Trey Wingard. Batting fourth, the DH, Noah Farrell. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Caden Clark. Batting sixth and doing the pitching, Tyson Roy. Batting eighth and at third base, Ricky Clark. Seventh and at left at third base is Ricky Clark, Batting eighth and in center field, Davey Augenbaugh. And batting ninth and over at shortstop is Talon Hodge. So it's Chamberlain, Dixon, Wingard, Farrell, Caden Clark, Roy, Ricky Clark, Augenbaugh, and Talon Hodge. So your starting lineups for both DuBois Central Catholic and DuBois. We'll return here in a moment. It'll be closing in on time for high school baseball here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com.
DuBois.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Centered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Family and friends would like to wish the following players good luck in the City Classic games. Bree Weibel. Bree, you play with heart on the softball field. Your hair braided, your game face shows a will to win. You love sport, competition, and pushing yourself to be better. Since you were 6 years old, running the bases, making diving catches, we love watching you play. Good luck with the rest of the season and playoffs. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sage. Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky. Good luck to Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky and the Lady Cardinals. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Addie Lilia. Wishing the Lady Beavers good luck, and Addie Lilia a great game. Love, Mom and Dad. Lexi Berta. Congratulations to Lexi Berta on her senior year. She'll be attending Carlow University for cardiovascular perfusion and playing basketball. We are very proud of her accomplishments. Mom and Dad. Morgan Pasternak. The Pasternak family wants to wish good luck to Morgan and the Lady Beavers. And Morgan, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know you will do fantastic things at St. Francis. Braden Fox. Wishing Braden Fox and the Cardinals good luck in tonight's game. From Rags, Mom, and Riley. Tyson Roy. The Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois and Gina Roy want to give a big shout out to my number 21, Tyson Roy, a senior for the Beavers. Aiden Snowberger. Good luck to Aiden Snowberger. Rooting for you tonight, Tony. Today's games are Strikeout cancer games being played to support Pam Snowberger and her family. Pam was recently diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. Anyone interested in making a donation to support the Snowberger's family's need for medical and transportation costs can go to the Spot Fund account set up at spotfund.com and type in Pam Snowberger in the search bar. All donations will go directly to the family.
That's gonna be gone.
Salad. Crack! Center field! That ball is gone! Curveball!
Strike three.
Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
And welcome back to Showers Field in DuBois as we get set to go. DuBois and DuBois Central Catholic in the City Classic from Showers Field. Again, DuBois, the home team, DuBois Central Catholic, the visiting team on the scoreboard. DuBois starting pitcher Tyson Roy getting his warm-up tosses in. He'll have the battery of Trey Wingard. At first base, it will be Tyler Chamberlain. At second base, Leighton Hodge. Talon Hodge will play shortstop. At third base, it's Ricky Clark. Left to right in the outfield, Danny Dixon, Davey Augenbaugh, and Caden Clark. And again, they'll face this lineup from DuBois Central Catholic: Carter Himes, Braden Fox, Aiden Snowberger, Blake Pisarcik, Andrew Green, Trent Miller, Braden Zatzik, Xavier Schwinter, and John Verischetti against Tyson Roy.
Got the umpires here for us, Andy. It'll be Joe Schick, Justin Skiba, Dave Neal, and James Slay. It looks like I think it's Dave Neal behind the plate, maybe. Schick's at third. Skiba's at first.
Yes, I see Skiba at first. So that's our umpiring crew for this evening.
So get ready to go here. 4 umpires, special edition for this game.
Tyson Roy. And it will be Carter Himes to lead things off for DuBois Central Catholic.
It's actually James Slay behind the home plate, Andy.
Okay, so James Slay.
Confirmed that with Athletic Director Chuck Farah.
Calling balls and strikes this evening as we are set to go here in the City Classic.
Chuck does a great job here as the DuBois Athletic Director.
He sure does. 53 degrees here at first pitch, and that's ball 1. We are underway in the City Classic.
Tall right-hander Tyson Roy.
Just looks like a pitcher. He got the build. And that pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. It's 1-1 on Carter Himes.
Roy, fastball, curveball, changeup.
And that pitch misses. Himes ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike. We're just underway here at the top of the first.
Tyson, a senior.
And Himes takes that pitch high. It's 3-1 as he works the count here, leading things off.
Himes not the normal leadoff hitter for DuBois Central Catholic. Aiden Snowberger is, but Snowberger battling a little bit of a hamstring injury that slows him down a little bit, so he moved down in the lineup.
And Roy pumps a strike in there, and the count is full on Carter Himes.
They tried Pisarcik there, but he doesn't profile well enough there, and they don't want to go with Braden Fox. They'd rather him hitting second. So thus Carter Himes getting the chance to lead off.
That pitch is skied into right center. It's going to be the right fielder Clark who squeezes it for out number 1.
Got him to basically high pop up. 315 to right center, 333 to center, 366 to left center, 312 to left, and 340 to right. Very unconventional dimensions. 333 to center, 315 to right center. You'd think a lot of home runs in this ballpark. No. I mean, Andy, how many games have we done here and you just don't see the ball leave the yard?
No, it's funny. Like you said, you think you'd see more, but just don't as Braden Fox steps in. Son of head coach Adam Fox. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Stepdad Corey Ragsdale, the first base coach of the Texas Rangers, was kind of hoping to get to see some of this, but the Rangers played a 6:05 game in the Central Time Zone, so started basically the same time we did.
0-1. And that's got to be a pretty cool thing to have that pedigree between your dad and your stepdad in professional baseball. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Adam played for the Rangers organization as well. Made it as high as AAA.
As Braden takes that pitch for a ball, it's 2-1.
Braden getting looks as a junior from a lot of PSAC schools.
I would think he would profile quite well there. As he drives that one, and that is going to get down for a base hit. Fox took a big turnaround first. He'll stop there with the single as that ball bounced in front of the left fielder, Danny Dixon. So Fox aboard with a 1-out single, and that'll bring Aiden Snowberger to the plate.
You know, when you're a hitter, you're just a hitter. Sometimes you get a swing like that and you don't do much with it, but it just finds green.
Yep. As Snowberger, speaking of hitters, another good one.
Yeah, over 500 on the year. Again, a little bit of a hamstring issue right now. It popped up in the Red Bank Valley game before the game at PNC Park last Saturday against Clarion. Didn't really seem to affect him that much there as he takes ball one. Really became noticeable about the second or third inning of their game against Cameron County on Monday. Ended up having to come in and play first base and was where it really was noticeable was when Braden Fox doubled with Snowy at first, and he ended up stopping at third base. And that's when you knew something was not quite 100%.
Exactly.
Heavily wrapped, but surprisingly says it doesn't affect him when he pitches.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it just where it's located, he's fine to pitch. It hampers him running the bases a little bit, and that takes a little bit of a weapon away from DCC. They want to get that right before the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. Snowberg with good speed as he takes a strike. It's 2-1.
A little bit off center today, as you can see on our camera with the rain out there. We didn't want to stand out in the rain all day and get the cameras wet and all that. So that's why we're a little off center. That's why you're seeing the camera move a little bit more than you're used to.
As Snowberger takes that pitch high, it's 3-1. Blake Pisarcik on deck.
The top four in this lineup is really, really, really good. As good as anybody in the States, really.
Ball 4, and there's 2 aboard with 1 out for DuBois Central Catholic.
Where it gets a little bit, the bottom half of the lineup very young, and there's been times they've looked young, times where they haven't looked young, Andy. But 1 through 4, they'll go toe to toe with anybody in the state.
Yeah, that's a pretty formidable top of the lineup as Pisarcik digs in. And he takes a ball. It's 1-0.
Not easy weather to pitch in.
No, it's definitely not. It's kind of a misty type rain. Temperatures in the low 50s. As there's a swing and miss, 1-1. Not ideal baseball weather, but good enough. It's it's playable.
No, I mean, you take the weather we had earlier in the week over this any day of the week.
Yeah, this feels like a mid-October day, kind of.
Or an early April as he fouls that ball away. Man, most of April was like this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So these players much used to playing like this.
Of course, DuBois, here they have the advantage of the turf field, so able to get more games in than most, especially that early part of the season when the weather was not kind.
Yeah, Showers Field, the home field of the DuBois Beavers. DCC plays over at Stern.
That pitch is fouled back, stays 1-2.
Pisarcik checks in, hitting .435 on the year, has a couple of homers, team leading 21 driven in.
Yeah, again, this top of the line, to your point, making Roy work here. He's thrown quite a few pitches.
28 already. Oh, no, that's the number at the bat. Never mind.
As that misses, that'll leave the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't have the pitch counts up there today. We'll pull those up here off of Game Changer for you in a moment.
There's the 2-2. Pisarcik takes low. The count is full. Fox, the runner, at second. Snowberger at first. Payoff pitch coming to Pisarcik from Tyson Roy. And that's fouled away. We'll do it again. And I see many of the girls from the softball game have made their way over as well to watch the baseball game. Good to see. As Roy gets set to deliver another 3-2 pitch to Pisarcik. Pause on the 3-2, and that's again fouled back. So quite the battle going on here.
23 pitches now already for Tyson Roy. That's not a great number if you're DuBois.
No, and we've talked about it with this DCC lineup over the last couple of years, especially again this top of the order. They really make you work. Here's another payoff pitch. And Pisarcik takes inside. He works the one-out walk, and the bases are now loaded for Andrew Green.
So DCC had the bases loaded at PNC Park last Saturday against Clarion in the first inning. Only were able to score one run. That was a big reason that game finished 3-3. Tanner Miller was able to shut it down. But again, part of that is so you're getting into the part of the lineup that not quite as strong. Andrew Green hitting 298 on the year, a couple of doubles, 8 RBIs. And then Trent Miller is next. And then after that, again, it gets really young.
Yep.
And sometimes the big situations aren't happening right now. They're not getting the key hits. If that starts to happen, this is a really, really dangerous team. They're already a dangerous team, but they become a really dangerous team if that would start to happen.
So a big spot here in the top of the first as Roy delivers to Andrew Green. He fouls that back, and Roy ahead in the count. No balls and a strike.
Green has the most unorthodox swing you'll see in baseball, Andy, but he gets the job done.
Green.
Yes, for time, gets it. Roy going to pitch out of the windup here.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, it makes sense. The 0-1. That's up the middle. Oh, off the glove of the second baseman, Hodge, and into center field. A run will score, and DCC on the board.
So it was a tailor-made double play ball, but the second baseman.
It was Hodge.
I thought Hodge was just playing shortstop today, Andy. Leighton Hodge.
Leighton Hodge.
There's both Hodges.
Leighton and Talon Hodge.
Yeah.
It was Leighton Hodge.
Yeah, Leighton Hodge. There we go. I was going to say, I thought I saw Hodge at the second base. So it's 1-0 Central as
Brent Miller digs in.
So he'll get an RBI. Now
Miller, and that's lined in the left field, a base hit. 1 run is in, and 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run single for Trent Miller, and it's 3-0 DuBois Central Catholic here in the first.
So we talked about, that middle part of the lineup was going to need to be key, and they've been key here as we're going to get a runner for Miller here. Is going out to run is number 14. That is Calix Myers. So Myers to run for Miller after the 2-run single.
So Braden Zatzik now will dig in, the number 7 hitter.
So I was just about to say that Green gets an RBI because you can't assume the double play, but that was a tailor-made double play ball.
It sure was.
That went through the wickets there.
So some tough luck there for Roy. There's the pitch. And Zatzik takes ball 1.
But now if you're DuBois, Roy is up 27 pitches. I don't really like to see a pitcher throw more than about 30, 35 in an inning, and especially on a day where it's cooler like today. So you wonder what Dan Bowman is thinking right about now.
The 1-0, and that's low for ball 2. Yeah, I can't imagine him letting it go that much farther without Roy getting out of the inning with that. But we'll see.
They got some options. Obviously, Noah Farrell, I do believe, is available and DHing right now.
There's the pitch, and that misses high now, 3-0.
Not to mention, Roy's just not effective right now. He's throwing 30 pitches, only 14 of them for strikes.
Yeah, has walked at pair now, 3-0 on Zatzik. And that one's in there for a 3-0 strike. It's 3-1.
Was Zatzik taking all the way? You'd expect that from a freshman. Not going to get the green light to a freshman, especially when the pitcher's struggling a little bit with control.
There's the 3-1 from Roy. And that's in there for a strike. It's 3-2.
That is a place there where you'd have liked the freshman to be a little bit more aggressive with the approach at the plate. But again, freshman.
Yeah. And again, at bats experience, he'll get better in these situations. That 3-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again.
It's off the roof. More covered area for fans here, so don't see as many umbrellas out.
No, but I do see some there along the
edges.
Yeah. As Roy gets set to deliver another 3-2 to Zatzik. Called strike 3, a big second out there for Tyson Roy. And there are 2 away here in the top of the first. And Xavier Schwenter coming to the plate.
That maybe, I'm thinking maybe that's why, as much as I agree with giving the red light on 3-0, maybe with a freshman, you give him the green light just because you want him to be aggressive.
Yeah, and for situations like we just saw, as Schwenter digs in here. And that pitch misses for ball one.
Schwentner hitting 156 on the season.
There's the 1-0 from Roy. Swing and a miss, and Winter a little behind that one. It's 1-1. As Roy looks to escape further damage. It really could have been out of the inning unscathed, but
Well, they were going to get the one run.
well, true.
Probably. I mean, that was a double play ball, though. So, goes in the books as an earned run, but easily could have been out of the inning. But now a chance to strike his way out of the inning.
1-2 the count on Schwenter. And that pitch is fouled away, stays 1-2.
Good job there by Schwentner to fight that one off.
Should he reach, John Verischetti would follow. There's another 1-2 pitch.
Well, they said he went.
Then he went, and that'll do it in the first, but 3 runs on 2 hits. There was an error for DuBois Central Catholic. They lead 3-0. DuBois coming to bat here on the YDL Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
And welcome back to the City Classic here from Showers Field as Tyler Chamberlain gets set to dig in against Aiden Snowberger. It'll be Chamberlain, Dixon, and Wingard to lead things off here against Snowberger.
Defense for DCC has Green at first, Pisarcik at second, Himes at third, Himes at short, Zatzik at third. In left field is
Schwenter, Fox in center, and Cedar in right. Miller doing the catching. As Snowberger delivers a ball that's fouled away, it's going to get out of play or a strike. It's 0-1.
So again, that's Miller, Pisarcik, Himes, and Zatzik, and Schwentner, Fox, and Cedar left to right. Trent Miller doing the catching for
Snowberger, who misses low with the ball. It's 1-1. On Tyler Chamberlain, leading things off here in the bottom of the first.
Chamberlain, I think 308 on the year.
That pitch fouled away. Snowberger hitting the count, a ball and 2 strikes.
Put the strike where the out was and the ball where the strike was. Now we got the scoreboard right, Andy.
All right. 1-2 to count on a cool, drizzly evening here from Showers Field for the baseball edition of the City Classic. There's the 1-2. Snowberger misses high, leaving things up at 2-2.
You can see Snowberger, a little bit of deception there when he goes into the windup, kind of goes back towards second base out of the. That time he didn't do it.
And that pitch is lined up the middle. It's a leadoff single for Tyler Chamberlain. So Chamberlain aboard. That'll bring Danny Dixon to the plate for DuBois. Good start to the inning for the Beavers. Again, Snowberger gets a new baseball there from the umpire. Again, they're trying real hard to keep those baseballs as dry as they can.
Saw this DuBois team a couple weeks ago against Clarion. They had a 6-0 lead. We're just cruising in the game, and then it fell apart.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes games can change on a dime here as Dixon will dig in against Snowberger.
DuBois has rallied late against some teams this year.
Yeah, as you said in the opening, to the record, a bit deceiving as there was a strike to Dixon. A lot of close games, a tough schedule.
Yeah, it's a 5A team. The lone one in District 9. They go out of the district a little bit and play some games. And
that pitch misses high. It's 1-1. I think I saw lost a bald eagle in there.
The bald eagle defending state champs in 2A.
Yep.
DuBois Central Catholic played in a tournament a couple weeks ago, Indian State College, where they played State College and Bellefonte, the defending 4A champion. So their record's a bit deceiving too.
Sure.
At 7-6-1, the tie being against Clarion. Technically, I guess I was reading in the NFHS rulebook, you don't actually work the tie into the standings, even though it's in the books as a tie. It's kind of weird.
Interesting. Snowberger's 2-1 swing and a miss. Is 2-2 on Danny Dixon. Trey Wingard to follow.
DuBois thought it had itself a tie earlier in the year, and then game had to revert back to the score because they only went top of the inning and not the bottom.
Snowberger misses high. That'll fill the count up. 3-2 on Dixon. Payoff pitch coming. Chamberlain, the runner at first. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a drive. That ball is hit pretty well, and it's going to be tracked down by Fox out in center. Boy, Dixon put a pretty good jump into that ball, but Fox was able to track it down for the first out.
Andy, I said this last Saturday at PNC Park. Braden Fox tracks in center field like a major league center fielder.
Boy, he does, and that just, again, that ball hit pretty well off the bat.
Fox, or at least a professional center fielder.
I mean, Fox made that look pretty routine at the end of the day. And again, with his background, it's not just the talent, but the baseball acumen and the knowledge off the charts for young Mr. Fox as Trey Wingard digs in. 1 on, 1 out. That's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Fox replaces Matt Pine out there in center field. Pine graduated after last season, was the starting center fielder on a state championship team, and Pine was a great center fielder for DCC. And
Snowberger goes off speed there to get ahead 0-2.
That was a nasty breaking ball there from Snowberger.
Chamberlain, the runner at first, 1 out, 0-2 the count on Wingard. Snowberger from the stretch. Swinging a foul, stays 0-2.
Wingard, left-handed hitting catcher, quarterback for the Beaver football team, just a sophomore.
Yeah, good-looking athlete.
Dad is the football coach here at DuBois.
As Snowberger looks in, has his sign and set for another 0-2. Swinging a foul tip, stays 0-2.
Yeah, Miller just not quite able to grab that. There's really no art to that. I mean, as much as I'd like to think there's an art to that, there's really
no.
Some of it's just pure luck.
I think any catcher worth his salt would tell you that. So here comes another 0-2 pitch. And that one is into center, and that one is going to get down. And that's trouble. Fox retrieves it, and runner's going to be held at third. It's a double for Wingard, and runners on second and third with 1 out.
Great job by DCC to get that ball back in quickly and limit Winger to the double, holding Chamberlain at third base. Chamberlain had to kind of hold up, though, because of the catch that Fox made on the previous play.
Yeah.
He had to hold up to make sure Fox didn't get to that one in the gap. And, because of that, he's not able to score, but it does set DuBois up in a great situation here. Second and third, just one out for Noah Farrell.
Farrell, the designated hitter this evening.
Another sophomore.
And there's a strike on the inner half from Snowberger. It's 0-1.
Winger going into the gap, lefty on lefty. Really nice piece of hitting.
Farrell fouls that back. No balls and 2 strikes. And obviously, if you're Snowberger with 1 out here, you're thinking strikeout. And if you're Farrell, you just want to put the ball in play.
DuBois Central will give up the run. The infield's playing for the out.
Yeah, the first inning, 3-run lead. That makes sense. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just missed. It's 1-2.
Tried to see if he could tempt Farrell with that pitch on the outside. Farrell laid off it.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. Stays 1-2. So Noah Farrell. Again, we talked about this, the top 4 in the DCC order. This top 4 in the DuBois order pretty strong as well. As the 1-2 coming from Snowberger. And that ball is into right. Cedar's got a beat on it. The throw's going to come to second, so the sacrifice fly from Noah Farrell gets DuBois on the board. It's 3-1.
Good piece of hitting there by Noah Farrell, knowing all he's got to do is get the ball in play, and he was going to get a run in as long as it wasn't in the infield in the air, and he does exactly what he needs to do. And that's a big run for DuBois, and you get down 3-0, you want to kind of start chipping away, and they do exactly that. Now a chance to add on with Caden Clark here.
Caden Clark facing Snowberger, swinging and a miss, strike 1. That's obviously what you don't want to come out of that situation empty-handed. So putting the ball in play there, the fly ball to right, assures you of getting at least 1. And now the Beavers will look for more from Clark. 0-1, swinging and a miss, strike 2.
Kind of jokingly call him Electric Clark because last year at Brookville he hit the electric generator, caused some sparks on a home run that he hit against the Beavers. Actually, the teams were locked in because of the power line being down.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. DuBois gets on the board, 1 run on 2 hits. There was a man left. We hit the second. DuBois Central Catholic 3, DuBois 1.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Back top of the second inning, John Veraschetti leading things off here against Tyson Roy, and he takes a strike. It's 0-1.
Some discussion going on our discussion board about the quality of baseball in District 9. And, maybe
Foul
we're
back,
a little
0-2.
biased, Andy, but I think it's fair to say some of the best in the entire state. DuBois Central Catholic Clarion played in the single A championship, at least in the smaller school levels.
Right.
And
Punxsutawney
was a semifinalist in AAA a year ago. Another great team, Clarion. And, anybody be.
Verischetti lines that. It's caught by the second baseman, Leighton Hodge. There's one away.
Would anybody be stunned if Clarion and DCC met in the state championship game again this year?
I don't think so, especially, talk about the cream of the crop in Class A. And, of course, both teams had a lot of talent coming back. And, I wouldn't be surprised one bit. Of course, it's not a guarantee, but, two programs that they're just rolling right along. As back to the top of the lineup, and Carter Himes, and he takes a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it was a weird situation last year, and again this year, where the second place team out of District 9 goes into the Eastern bracket, and that was DCC a year ago.
As Himes, who flew out to right, his first at bat, takes ball 2,
and Cardinals just went right through it. They weren't bothered by going out to the eastern half of the bracket, beat a bunch of district champions on their way to state title game again, where they lost to same team they lost to here at Showers Field,
That's
Clarion. Right. Those two teams are about as evenly matched as you get, as we saw last Saturday in a 3-3 tie at PNC Park in a game called because of time limit after 7 innings.
3-0 pitch from Roy, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Carter Himes. And you do have to wonder, pitch count going to become an issue for Roy here real quick. As Braden Fox, who singled and scored in the first inning, will step in.
Winger calling out the defense there, but yeah, I mean, at least in single A, best baseball in the state, definitely played in District 9. Last 2 champions from
kind of hard to dispute that.
Yeah, last 2 champions come out of District 9. I don't know what else you need to say there.
Do you maybe have some high-end talent in some of the as Fox skies that one out of play in some of the higher classifications?
Sure, absolutely.
But I don't think there's any denying this is a talented district of baseball. 0-1 the count on Fox. And he takes a strike, and Roy ahead in the count, 0-2. And Roy came into the game with a 2.33 ERA. Head on Fox, 0-2. Fox fouls that one back, stays. No balls and 2 strikes on the DCC center fielder.
You're talking about Roy's pitch count, Andy. It is up to 48, 49 now.
Yeah, with 1 out in the second. That's not going to be able to go very deep. You wouldn't think, as the runner takes off and Fox drives that one. That's going to be foul and out of play. Just out of curiosity, and I wonder where Braden Fox might project at the next level in terms of maybe a position. Kind of hard to say, but I mean,
a corner outfield first baseman. I don't think he's tall enough to be a first baseman. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, as he fouls another one away, stays 0-2. Of course, the bat profiles, it's just a matter of
the fact that he's left-handed, that limits where he can play any of the outfield positions and then first base basically, and obviously could pitch. He does some pitching, but that's not where he's projecting. So I'm thinking a corner outfield spot.
That would make sense. As Roy checks on the runner Himes, who dives back into first.
Look, where he projects is he projects with his bat.
Yes.
If you can hit, they'll find a place for you to play.
There's no question. Another 0-2 from Roy as Fox takes an off-speed pitch, 1-2.
One thing about Braden Fox, it's like watching a professional hitter at the plate. His pitch selection, his ability to make a pitcher work. There's only a couple of guys in District 9.
As the runner takes off, Himes is going to be safe.
So the throw was a strong one from Wingard, and I think the umpire was just waiting to see if Himes was able to keep on the bag. That's Joe Schick out at second base. And
which Himes was able to keep the bag.
Not Schick at second base. I'm sorry. That's Dave Neal out at second base. And umpire Neal says he's safe. Dave, the rules interpreter in District 9, was the home plate umpire at the PNC Park game last week.
Fox fouls another one back, stays 2-2. And again, just these top 4 hitters have just made Roy throw a ton of pitches here.
You think about this, a bat by Fox just right now. It's foul, strike 2, foul, 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 ball 1, ball 2, foul.
Another 2-2 coming from Tyson Roy. Shakes off Wingard. Now he has the one he wants. Fox fouls another one off. So stays 2-2. And
this is the 10th pitch of the at bat. I mean, it's just a guy gets 100 pitches and he uses a 10th of them on one batter in high school baseball. That's just an at bat like this just changes everything for a team.
2-2. Fox grounds that one to first, backing up on it and fielding it is Chamberlain. He steps on the bag and Fox is retired. Himes goes to third on the play. There's 2 away.
At the end of the day, Roy able to win the battle, but it took 10 pitches to do so.
So Snowberger now will step to the plate. He walked in the first inning.
The 56 pitches through an inning and 2/3. Wow. But yet only down 3-1.
Yeah. Keeping his team in it.
This is a big at bat right now for DCC.
Snowberger, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Seemed like he chased one maybe a little bit off the zone there. It's kind of hard for us to tell because of our angle here.
Roy, head in the count. Wind in the pitch. Snowberger takes a ball. It's 1-1. Should he reach, Blake Pisarcik would follow. There's the 1-1. Misses outside, 2-1.
You know, Andy, it's not even just about the talent in District 9, it's the young talent. You look at Noah Farrell, Trey Wingard, Snowberger, Fox, they're all underclassmen. Derek Smale, Clarion.
That pitch misses low, 3-1. Of course, Dawson,
senior.
I mean, high-end talent. He's going to play in the Big East. You know,
going to, not just the Big East, the Big East champion.
Yeah. I mean, that's
you think about
big time baseball.
Punxsutawney, Nevin Day, Coy Martino, Parker Stallman. They're all sophomores, and they're the 3 top pitchers for a team that's got 2 losses.
Yeah. 3-1 coming. Snowberger, swing and a miss. It's a full count now.
Well, of course, you look around in the major leaguers that have come out of here. Joe Beimel, Devin Mesoraco, Stavinsky up at Port Allegheny, Mark Corey out of Austin Coudersport.
And Snowberger takes ball 4. So runners on the corners now for Blake Pisarcik. Pisarcik walked and scored back in the first.
Guys like Adam Fox, who was AAA, Cole Peterson, Matt Ryder. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. District 9 might not be strong in some other sports, but baseball's definitely not one of them that you can look at and say the talent has been produced over the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah. It's
it really goes all the way back to Cy Young Award winner Sparky Lau, right from Reynoldsville, just down the road here. Before there was high school baseball, he would have gone to DuBois. Well, he might have gone to Reynoldsville, but you go back there. I mean, a Cy Young Award winner right here in the DuBois area, what's now part of the DuBois School District.
0-1 the count on Pisarcik. That pitch is behind him as Wingard gets its 1-1. You had Calvin Grumley played at Penn State, if I'm not mistaken. Johnsonburg. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Johnsonburg, was it 13, Andy, that Johnsonburg won the single A title? And it was 2013 with Cameron Gomerly and Cole Peterson.
1-2 the count. That's fouled away. Peterson went on again. Played St. Bonaventure. Was a
Punxsutawney State champs in 4A in 2007.
Yeah, again, that team led by Devin Mesoraco. It was an all-star year with the Reds. First round pick.
DuBois Central Catholic a championship in 2001 and 2022.
And that pitch misses. 2-2 on Blake Pisarcik.
Some runner-ups there, too. Clarion in 17, Elk County Catholic, I think, in 15.
Yeah.
Or 14 or 15. in close games too. They weren't out of the realm.
Pisarcik hits that one to left, and with a beat on it and squeezing it for the out is Danny Dixon. That'll do it for Central here in the second. We head to the bottom of inning number 2. DuBois Central Catholic 3, DuBois 1 here in the City Classic from Showers Field.
Family and friends would like to wish the following players good luck in the City Classic games. Bree Weibel. Bree, you play with heart on the softball field. Your hair braided, your game face shows a will to win. You love sport, competition, and pushing yourself to be better. Since you were 6 years old, running the bases, making diving catches, we love watching you play. Good luck with the rest of the season and playoffs. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sage. Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky. Good luck to Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky and the Lady Cardinals. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Addie Lilia. Wishing the Lady Beavers good luck, and Addie Lilia a great game. Love, Mom and Dad. Lexi Berta. Congratulations to Lexi Berta on her senior year. She'll be attending Carlow University for cardiovascular perfusion and playing basketball. We are very proud of her accomplishments. Mom and Dad. Morgan Pasternak. The Pasternak family wants to wish good luck to Morgan and the Lady Beavers. And Morgan, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know you will do fantastic things at St. Francis. Braden Fox. Wishing Braden Fox and the Cardinals good luck in tonight's game. From Rags, Mom, and Riley. Tyson Roy. The Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois and Gina Roy want to give a big shout out to my number 21, Tyson Roy, a senior for the Beavers. Aiden Snowberger. Good luck to Aiden Snowberger. Rooting for you tonight, Tony. At the Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois, you get trusted brands with quality service from a family-operated carpeting and flooring business that offers a variety of flooring, from carpeting to luxury vinyl towels and ceramic and hardwood flooring with professional installation. Call today to get your free in-home estimate. Find out more at thefloorshowdubois.com. Or if you're in town, stop by The Floor Show at 203 DuBois Street in DuBois. The Floor Show, we've got you covered.
That's gonna be gone.
Salad. Crack! Center field! That ball is gone! Curveball! Strike 3.
Yeah, welcome back. It's time for the bottom of the second inning. Tyson Roy will lead things off against Aiden Snowberger. He'll be followed by Ricky Clark and Davey Augenbaugh for the Beavers. Snowberger delivers, and that pitch is hit pretty well into right. That's going to get over the head of the right fielder Cedar, and into second with a stand-up double is Tyson Roy. I think Cedar kind of came in on that a little bit at first, and then once he realized how well it was hit, it was too late.
DuBois isn't having a whole lot of trouble squaring up off of Snowberger right now, Andy.
No, again, Aiden Snowberger's numbers obviously over the last couple of years phenomenal, but this DuBois lineup, as we talk about, this is a pretty deep lineup in their own right. As Ricky Clark will dig in here against Snowberger. So leadoff double for Tyson Roy, and DuBois is in business here in the bottom of inning number 2.
So are we waiting on baseballs? I think we're waiting on a baseball here.
Yeah, again, it's they're trying to keep these things dry. It's light rain been falling the past hour and a half or so.
Or all day.
No, yeah. Snowberger's pitch is fouled away by Clark. It's 0-1. Clark playing third base for the Beavers.
A couple of other names thrown at me, Division I ball players, Mike Milliron and Justin Mickness out of DuBois Central Catholic.
Yeah, Justin playing for that pitch misses for ball 1, playing for the Bradenton Marauders, low A affiliate of the Pirates.
That I did actually not know, Andy.
Yep.
Good call.
Yep, talked to him not long after he was drafted last year. It was an exciting moment, obviously, as that pitch fouled away, 1-2.
Forgot all about that. Angie Snowberger texted me, said she's watching from home tonight.
Oh, very cool.
Angie, former athletic trainer at Keystone High School and with the Champ program in Clarion, now athletic trainer at Norwin High School, my alma mater, down in the Pittsburgh suburbs.
Pickoff throw at second. That was a close play.
Andy, DuBois Central Catholic has that pickoff throw to second base. It's down pat. They've picked off 3 or 4 guys this year there. I asked Evan Snowberger, the assistant. It's a secret.
Can't give it away. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Ricky Clark. That misses high, 2-2.
But it's definitely something that's been very advantageous for the Cardinals. Saw Clarion against Oil City last night. They picked the guy off at second with runners at second and third and just 1 out. It was a big-time pickoff by Dante Gervin that helped Clarion in a 4-1 5-inning rain-shortened win.
The pitch misses high. The count runs full.
I just
Ricky Clark.
Snowberger's been high with a lot of things, and usually that's a sign of the lower body. And I just wonder if the hamstring is bothering him a little bit more on the mound than anybody wants to really admit.
Check swing did not go, and it's ball 4. Clark aboard, 2 on and no one out for the Beavers. Very possible. He's getting missing high with a lot of those pitches as Davey Augenbaugh will dig in for DuBois.
So Snowberger, we're talking about pitch count. Snowberger's at 20. Oh, this hasn't updated.
Augenbaugh, the number 8 hitter, digs in against Snowberger.
Okay, now it has. There we go. Snowberger's throwing 31 as
Augenbaugh shows bunt, bunts at foul. Green gets it back. And the new baseball from the catcher Miller to Snowberger.
DCC in the first base dugout. DuBois in the third base dugout here at Showers Field.
Snowberger working from the stretch, and the 0-1 to Augenbaugh is again showing bunt. Green coming crashing in here. Now Augenbaugh steps out of the box. Green is way in.
Man, this is where I miss not having major league rules in high school baseball, Andy. You'd have had to committed to bunting there if you were Augenbaugh. You only get that one time out as a batter.
Green crashing in here, and Augenbaugh swinging away and fouling it back and out of play down the right field line.
So now it's 0-2, so you've got to figure the bunt completely off now.
You would imagine. Augenbaugh, Talon Hodge on deck, number 9 hitter. Runners on first and second, and the 0-2 pitch from Snowberger to Augenbaugh. Called strike 3, and that's a big first out for Aiden Snowberger.
No question there.
As Talon Hodge now will step to the plate, the number 9 hitter. DuBois shortstop. That's with 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the second.
So now the DCC infield looking to turn 2.
Times the shortstop, Sarchik, the second baseman.
Hodge hitting 370 on this season, though.
Again, that's what a luxury as your number 9 hitter as he takes ball 1. Snowberger working quickly here. And a 1-0. That's in there for a strike. It's even at 1 ball and 1 strike on Talon Hodge. The number 9 hitter for the Beavers. 1-1 pitch swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
Got him to swing at something that was eye level there.
Again, working in Snowberger's favor there at the chase. 1-2 the count, excuse me. Modest leads for the runners. 1-2 pitch, and that is driven well to left, but foul.
I'm giving it a look there. It's kind of hard. We're over on the third base side in a press box. It's hard for us to
see that far
catch down the left field corner. Even with the camera here, it's a little bit out of our viewpoint. We got to kind of sit back and wait. Hodge gave that one a little bit of a ride.
Yep, put some juice into that. Stays 1-2. Snowberger. Pitch. And it's fouled away. Stays 1-2. So Hodge, number 9 hitter, battling there. Again, what a luxury to have your number 9 hitter hitting over 340.
Yeah, and they're working Snowberger's pitch count up, closing in on 40 now.
Yeah.
DuBois a little deeper in the staff right now than DCC is.
And you would expect that from a bigger school. 1-2 to count. The pitch, swing and a miss, and back-to-back strikeouts from Aiden Snowberger.
Took something off of that one and got Hodge to chase.
Back to the top of the lineup now, and Tyler Chamberlain. Snowberger trying to wiggle his way out of a jam here in the bottom of the second.
Chamberlain reached in the first inning.
Single.
Come around and scored the lone run for DuBois.
Swing and a foul, and Snowberger head 0-1.
Snowberger looks like he wants to work quickly here.
He does. Yep, I've noticed that a few times. Briefly off the rubber, now back on, and set with the 0-1. Goes off speed again. That pitch misses high. It's 1-1. Should Chamberlain reach, Danny Dixon is on deck. Comes the 1-1 pitch. And that is grounded. That's a fair ball, and unable to field it cleanly is Zatzik, and the bases are loaded on the E5.
What you saw there was a young player in the freshman Zatzik. He started thinking about running to the bag before he had the baseball. Young players, get the baseball first, then worry about making the play.
Yeah, but again, there was going to be plenty of time for him to step on the bag, but not once he wasn't able to field it cleanly. As a big spot now, Danny Dixon, who flew out to center his first at-bat, digs in with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Pitch from Snowberger that misses high for ball 1.
What I liked was Snowberger kind of looked at his freshman third baseman and just kind of nodded his head, hey, we've got it. We're okay.
Yeah, that's an upperclassman. 1-0, foul back. It's 1-1. And again, bounces back out to Andrew Green. They'll get a new baseball. So big spot here.
That's Deeb running over there at third.
Okay. Courtesy running for the pitcher, Roy.
Samson Deeb. Sammy, more affectionately, here in DuBois.
1-1 pitch. Off speed on the inner half for a strike. It's 1-2. Snowberger now tries to work around this double, the walk, and an error. Have loaded the bases here with 2 outs. 1-2 the count on Dixon. The wind and the pitch. Called strike 3. Snowberger strikes out the side. We head to the third. It's DuBois Central Catholic 3 and DuBois 1 here in the City Classic from Showers Field.
Today's games are Strikeout cancer games being played to support Pam Snowberger and her family. Pam was recently diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. Anyone interested in making a donation to support the Snowberger's family's need for medical and transportation costs can go to the Spot Fund account set up at spotfund.com and type in Pam Snowberger in the search bar. All donations will go directly to the family. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Yeah, welcome back as we get set for the top of the third. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Andrew Green, Trent Miller, and Braden Zatzik to face Tyson Roy. Roy at 68 pitches through 2 innings. Andrew Green takes ball 1. We are underway here in the third.
Green hit that ball to the second baseman, Hodge.
Yep.
And tried to flip it to his brother and ended up flipping it out into shallow left field. Run scored. Green did get an RBI.
Yeah, Green takes a strike on the inner half. It's a ball on the strike. Green, of course, also standout basketball player for the Cardinals.
1,000-point scorer. Definitely a
that pitch is into left and trouble, and that's going to get down, and Green is on his way to second with a double. Not sure if that was lost in the lights or what, but Green with the leadoff double here in the top of the third.
I was just about to say that Green was one of the players glad that five teams went from District 9 in Class A basketball to the state playoffs because it meant a consolation round, and he scored his 1,000th career point in the consolation round.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So Andrew Green, and again, that bloop double.
Shout out to Pamela Wilson watching the DuBois Beavers from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. Trent Miller digs in.
Got to cross state lines now, Andy.
We love it. We love it. Trent Miller takes ball 1. Miller, of course, got that experience behind the plate last year as well.
Yeah, when Ben Greitzer got hurt, thought it was going to be maybe a real killer for DCC, but Trent Miller stepped in and, again, caught them all the way to the state title game.
Yep, as he takes ball 2.
Ben Greitzer was able to come back, caught the 7th inning of that state title game.
That's right. That was a neat moment as Miller 2-0 from Roy is fouled away. It's 2-1. Braden Zatzik on deck.
Just the whole DuBois area here, just a great baseball area.
Oh, it certainly is. 2-1 pitch, and that's taken for a ball. It's 3-1. On Trent Miller. Roy from the stretch. Swing and a miss, and the count runs full on Miller.
So Roy looking for the strikeout here with nobody out and a runner at second.
Looks in, has his sign. And the payoff pitch to Miller. Miller takes high for ball 4, and there's 2 on with no one out for DCC here in the top of the third.
5th walk issued by Roy, who's now at 77 pitches, as Trey Winger is going to go out, and one of the coaches for DuBois is going to come out here as well.
And, he won't be able to go too much longer anyway because of pitch count. Again, to your point, walks have been an issue, 5 of them. And Tyson Roy came in, had just walked 6 through 21 innings coming in.
So Pizza Hut pause.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
All right, so meeting on the mound is over. Wingard going back behind the plate, and Braden Zatzik will step in.
I think that's one place where they could really speed up the high school game is have like a 30-second time limit on mound visits, Andy. Didn't really used to think about speeding up the high school game, but when you watch a major league game and how quickly they go, there's got to be ways to speed up the high school game too. Because some of these games,
the same thing they do with the major league game. Apply the same things as showing bunt. And he went for strike one to Zatzik, who struck out back in the first.
A lot of people are like, I don't know if I'd like that, but I think we found out in the major league game that I think most of us like the way things have sped up and games are over quickly. And
0-1 the count. Zatzik again showing, but he gets it down. And Roy's going to go to third. The runner is safe.
Well, they're saying that the third baseman, Clark, was off the bag. Yeah. And so
bases loaded now, no one out. Boy, what a big play that is.
I'll be interested to see how DCC rules that. I think it's a fielder's choice, Andy. But
I already marked it down as such, so I hope it is.
But it could be an error on the third baseman for not. I mean, because the throw is in plenty of time. Third baseman's got to know where the bag is.
So bases loaded for Xavier Schwenter.
Schwentner is at the plate.
Schwentner.
I'm going to put that, I think, in the books.
Schwentner pops that one up, foul out of play on the roof. It's 0-1.
So the scoreboard gives an error. They're not giving an error, and DCC's not giving it as an error, and I don't think we are either, Andy.
No, I initially thought rule of the fielder's choice. I think that's the correct call.
Yeah, I think that's the correct call, too.
So 0-1 the count here on Schwentner. And he drives that one into center, and Augenbaugh has it, but that's going to bring a run in on the sac fly. It's 4-1. DuBois Central Catholic on the sacrifice fly from Xavier Schwentner.
It's a good job of hitting there by Schwentner.
As Green crosses the plate, and John Verschetti will come up. Verschetti lined out to the second baseman, Leighton Hodge.
Whether it's an error or not, I'll tell you this much. Ricky Clark's going to tell you he should have had the bag.
Oh, sure he will. Yep. Verschetti takes ball one. And again, another tough break there for Tyson Roy. He fielded that bunt, made a good throw to third. Verschetti takes ball two. It's 2-0. And now with just one out, you really have to wonder, Roy's going to really have to bear down to get out of this inning.
83 pitches now.
2-0 on Verschetti. And that is going to get through. That's a base hit into left field. Runner going to be held at third, and the bases are loaded with one out after the single by Verschetti. So bases full of Cardinals. And it's back to the top of the order, and Carter Himes, who has flown out to right and walked.
Well, that ball got through there so quickly that Trent Miller didn't really have much of a chance to think about scoring from second on it.
No, but that was obviously the correct decision to hold him at third. As Carter Himes now steps in.
Big moment here for both teams.
Yep. The wind and the pitch from Roy. Low and inside for ball one.
DuBois gets out of this. It's a big lift, but if Central can get a big hit here from
because 3 runs are still within striking distance. Himes, ground ball, foul. Yeah, 3 runs is not obviously an insurmountable lead to overcome, but the more than that, and it becomes, the more difficult it becomes, even with a lineup the caliber of DuBois's. 1-1, the count on Himes. The pitch from Roy, off speed, misses, 2-1. Miller, the runner at third. Zatzik at second. Verschetti at first as that pitch is hit pretty well. And that is gone. A grand slam for Carter Himes. 8-1, DuBois Central Catholic. Chris, that I wasn't sure. It just kept carrying, and that's out of here. Carter Himes, as he smacks his foot down on home plate, A grand slam home run, 8-1 Cardinals.
It disappeared into the DuBois night just to the right of the large wall out there, or just to the left of the large wall out there in center field, 333 feet away. As it starts to get a little deeper out there, he put it out there. As Andy said, it went into the night sky. It was really just the reaction of the center fielder, Augenbaugh, that made you realize that it was out of here.
And we're going to get a pitching change now.
This pitching change brought to you by Pizza Hut. Nobody out Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at PizzaHut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
It's not the.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location near.
I understand. What
Yep.
you're
Yeah, I got it.
So back here, Noah Farrell taking over. Thought we might have a chance of seeing Farrell start today, but he's going to come in relief, though, with his team down 8-1. Farrell on the year is got a 262 earned run average. 5 appearances for the sophomore righty. Has pitched 18 2/3 innings, given up 13 hits, 9 runs, 7 of them earned. Struck out 33, walked 20.
So Farrell in, and stepping to the plate is Braden Fox.
So Sammy Deeb takes over at second base for the younger Hodge.
Yep.
We do believe he's going to go into Roy's position in the batting order, and they'll do away with the DH with Farrell coming in here to pitch.
So it's Farrell facing Braden Fox, and fun first at bat. He can come in and first bat you face is Braden Fox.
So the Carter Himes granny has DCC up 8-1. We talked about how that was a big at bat, and Carter Himes won the battle.
It sure was, as Fox takes a strike. It's 1-1. What if just one swing of the bat a game can completely change?
Yes, another name to add to our list of great players, Jim Pitsley. Pitched for the Royals out of DuBois High School.
Oh, yeah. 1-1 to Fox, misses 2-1. A couple guys in the Blue Jays organization as well. We'll get to that in a second. 2-1 pitch. As Fox skies that in the center, Augenbaugh's got a beat on it for out number 2. Jeff Whaler from St. Mary's and Ryan Boyer from Bradford. I think we're on the same team in the Blue Jays organization at one point, but I know they're still playing as well. As Aiden Snowberger digs in.
Josh Mitchell had some time out of Ridgeway.
That's right, yep.
Again, I mean, we're going to miss some people, Andy, as we go through that list.
Ryan Sloniger.
Yeah, from Punxsutawney,
yep.
catcher through Penn State.
Yeah. And in fact, the Snowberg, I remember a game here.
John Kemmer.
Yeah, John Kemmer.
John Kemmer was like Babe Ruth in Mexico. The 3 or 4 months that he played in the Mexican League, he put up numbers that were like Mike Trout like.
Yeah.
A couple years back.
Snowberger swings and misses 0-1. It's a pitch from Farrell. It misses 1-1. Speaking of Sloninger and Boyer, I remember a game. I don't remember what year it was, but it was Punxsy and Bradford for the D9 title. And I think it was a 1-0 Punxsy win, if I remember correctly. As 1-1 the count on Snowburger. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Talked about Joe Beimel. I mean, Joe Beimel had himself a career.
He did.
St. Mary's High School, Duquesne University.
1-2 the count on Snowburger. That is skied.
It's out of play.
Out of play. Watching the left fielder, Dixon gave it a look, but out of play. Stays 1-2 on Snowburger. And again, another foul. Stays 1-2 on Aiden Snowburger. Snowburger walked and scored a run back in the first. Farrell. Wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. But DuBois Central Catholic strikes for 5 runs, 4 of which come across on the Carter Himes Grand Slam. Way to the bottom of the third. DuBois Central Catholic 8, DuBois 1.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarendon County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarendon County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
And welcome back to Showers Field. Time for the bottom of the third inning. DCC 8, DuBois 1 will be the 3, 4, 5 headers. Trey Wingard, Noah Farrell, and Caden Clark against Aiden Snowburger.
Pat and Nicole Bankovich are watching from home. They love seeing how the little leaguers from the baseball bank have developed in. They're rooting for both teams tonight. They're telling the teams have a good game. So thanks to Pat and Nicole Bankovich for watching the game tonight here on the YDL Sports Network. We're glad we could bring it along to you.
Absolutely, and just a great day here at DuBois City Classic as Snowburger delivers strike 1 to Trey Wingard. And that pitch misses well high, and Miller gets it back to Snowburger, 1-1 the count.
A little different from the last time we saw DuBois at the plate where they had a couple guys on and a chance to maybe tie the game. Now they're down 8-1.
Yeah, just a different feel as ball to right and making the catch there is Cedar. Kind of got twisted around, was waiting to say. I thought the way he was going, I thought for sure that ball was going to drop, but he's able to squeeze it for out number 1.
Yeah, Cedar went left, then he went right, then he went left again, went right again, turned around, and at the end of the day, he caught the ball, and that's all that matters.
It really is. That's an F9 in the scorebook as Noah Farrell will dig in.
Yeah, no flags to show us which way the wind's blowing right now.
Farrell sacrifice fly in the first.
Andrew Green kind of came up limping there as he tripped over his own foot as he went to look at that foul ball. Now Miller saw something and he's going in to talk to Snowberger about it right now. So now Miller back behind the plate after this Pizza Hut pause. Nobody up. Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com.
Again, 0-1 the count on Noah Farrell. Pitch in, that's fouled away. Quickly 0-2.
I want to shout out to John Schneider doing the public address announcing here tonight at Showers Field. John also does PA announcing on weekends for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Rail Riders. I think they're still the Rail Riders.
Yeah.
Minor league teams change names every
other year. That pitch misses 1-2.
Andy, we should go out and see him this summer out there.
Not a far drive.
Andy's old roommate Craig Butler used to live out in that area. Got a couple of games when Craig was out there.
Pitch fouled away by Farrell. Stays 1-2.
Folks, if you're at the game listening along, don't forget the concession stand's open as they just brought some cheeseburger and a Mountain Dew. Young buck next to us.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and there are 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Looks pretty good. As Caden Clark will dig in.
Speaking of public address announcers, Joey Greco sitting over there, the public address announcer for the DuBois Central Catholic team. Joey keeps me on my toes anytime I'm over at Sternfield.
There's the pitch from Snowberger, and that misses for ball 1 to Caden Clark. Clark, a strikeout victim back in the first. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. 2 outs, no one on here in the bottom of the third. 1-1 pitch misses high to Caden Clark. Snowberger working very quickly here. Swing and a miss. That'll even things up at 2-2.
Feels like we spend a lot of time in DuBois during the spring because we do because of the turf fields.
Yeah. Again, when the weather's bad, this is the one place where you can get games in that you might not be able to at other places. 2-2 pitch swing and a miss in that 1-2-3 inning. That little fist pump from Snowberger as he walks off. And now we hit to the fourth. DuBois Central Catholic 8, DuBois 1 here in the City Classic.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
And welcome back as we get set for the top of inning number 4. Due up for DCC. The 4, 5, 6 hitters, Blake Pisarcik, Andrew Green, and Trent Miller against Noah Farrell.
New left fielder here, Andy. We'll get that in a second. Bryson Billick takes over in left field for the Beavers.
So Billick into the game and left. As Blake Pisarcik 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. We'll dig in here to lead things off in the top of the 4th. And that pitch is popped up foul, first base side, first baseman.
That's a fair ball.
Wow. Okay, the second baseman actually, Deeb, tried making an attempt at that. Chamberlain, I think, lost it. And Pisarcik's going to end up at second base after all that.
Not the cleanest game defensively right now for the Beavers.
No, and again, weather conditions not the greatest, but you'd think where they wouldn't have an impact are fly balls and pop-ups.
Again, though, you wonder how many night games have they played? How many times have they been under the lights?
Yeah.
It's not an everyday occurrence. And so, you could get a ball up there in the sky at night and you're not used to it. And maybe it's above the lights even, and it is raining and it's coming down pretty good. So that in itself could play a factor as well.
As Green digs in, Andrew Green loop double last time up, takes strike 1 from Farrell.
I mean, the turf is good and bad, Andy. Like, if you look at the rain and how much it's coming down, like on any grass field, this game would probably be in a delay right now.
Farrell looks back the runner as Pisarcik goes diving back
So
in.
it's great that it can continue to play, but at the same point in time, baseball not necessarily meant to be played in a steady downpour either.
Up as Green swings and misses there. Has to readjust his helmet. It's 0-2. Pitch. That misses the ball and 2 strikes on Andrew Green. Trent Miller to follow for DuBois Central Catholic. Farrell looking in, working from the stretch. Set and the 1-2. Green pops that one up again. Same spot. Chamberlain squeezes it for out number 1.
The wind must be something wicked out there, Andy, because you saw where Chamberlain again.
I do see the flag out there. I look at that. Blow him almost straight in. As Trent Miller will dig in. Weather conditions definitely a factor here.
What flag are you looking at, Andrew? Oh, I see it now.
Miller takes strike 1 from Farrell.
Yeah, because Chamberlain went way into foul territory and then came way back, probably 20 feet into fair territory to make the catch, kind of like old Candlestick Park.
Yep.
Those of you old enough to remember, runner takes off for third.
I think you're dating yourself sometimes like the coach does.
You don't remember Candlestick Park, Andy?
I do remember Candlestick Park. Some of our audience might not, but some of the younger members of our audience, this is count 0-2.
San Francisco for the current, I think it's Oracle now. It's gone through a couple of different name changes.
Yeah, was AT&T.
I hear that one's got a little bit of a wind issue too, but nothing like Candlestick Park.
No. Miller steps out again.
Home of the San Francisco Giants and then the San Francisco 49ers. Actually, both of those teams played there.
That pitch misses high. It's 1-2.
Western Pennsylvania's own Joe Montana won 4 Super Bowls playing his home games at Candlestick Park.
1-2 pitch from Farrell to Miller. Fouled away, stays 1-2. I'm glad we've kind of done away with that, the dual football, baseball stadiums.
I remember, when baseball season was still in, you'd get the grass cutouts for the dirt cutouts in the football field.
Yep.
Oakland was the last one to have that, I believe.
We're swing and a miss as Farrell got Miller out in front for out number 2.
Soon there'll be nobody playing in that stadium, Oakland Coliseum. Kind of sad.
It's kind of sad. All the tradition there as Braden Zatzik digs in. 0 for 2, fielder's choice and a run scored. Wind and the pitch.
Whoa!
And that's why you wear the helmets as Zatzik pops right back up.
Adam Fox coming down to check on his freshman.
Yeah. And Adam was very concerned that Braden.
Noah Farrell is too. Look at him
Yeah,
over there, making sure that everything's okay. It was definitely not an on-purpose thing.
Oh, absolutely not. Ball just got away from Farrell there a little bit. And
yeah,
Zatzik looks to be okay.
Look at Farrell coming over, fist bump Zatzik. I like to see that, because again, he wasn't throwing at him. Nobody's throwing at anybody at this level, not in a game like this, not when you're friends with all the guys out there, you played with them and all that. It's just not something that's going to happen. That just got away from him here.
Yeah, I love that from Noah Farrell, like you said, as Zatzik makes his way down to first base. Again, didn't look like it affected him one bit.
Andy, old-time stadiums that aren't there anymore. What's your favorite?
Old-time stadiums that aren't there. I'm going to have to think about that one a second.
I'll come back to you at the end of the inning.
As Schwentner digs in. Sacrifice fly.
I think I've got mine.
Okay.
Folks, if you've got an old-time stadium you like, put it in the comments.
Schwentner takes strike one.
Again, an old-time stadium not there anymore. We're not talking about Fenway Park or Wrigley Field or Dodger Stadium. We're talking about one that's no longer in existence.
0-1 pitch and a tie for a ball. It's 1-1. One and one the count on Schwentner. Pitch from Farrell misses. It's 2-1.
I got one arena and one stadium for you, Andrew.
Okay. I think I might know what the arena is. 2-1 the count.
I bet you don't know what the arena is.
Okay. Swing and a miss from Schwentner. It's even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. 8-1 Central. Farrell looking to get out of the inning here. 2-2 misses high. Runner goes, and he's out by a mile. A strong throw from Wingard, and that retires the side. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Central 8, DuBois 1 here on the YDL Sports Network in the City Classic.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Family and friends would like to wish the following players good luck in the City Classic games. Bree Weibel. Bree, you play with heart on the softball field. Your hair braided, your game face shows a will to win. You love sport, competition, and pushing yourself to be better. Since you were 6 years old, running the bases, making diving catches, we love watching you play. Good luck with the rest of the season and playoffs. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sage. Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky. Good luck to Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky and the Lady Cardinals. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Addie Lilia. Wishing the Lady Beavers good luck, and Addie Lilia a great game. Love, Mom and Dad. Lexi Berta. Congratulations to Lexi Berta on her senior year. She'll be attending Carlow University for cardiovascular perfusion and playing basketball. We are very proud of her accomplishments. Mom and Dad. Morgan Pasternak. The Pasternak family wants to wish good luck to Morgan and the Lady Beavers. And Morgan, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know you will do fantastic things at St. Francis. Braden Fox. Wishing Braden Fox and the Cardinals good luck in tonight's game. From Rags, Mom, and Riley. Tyson Roy. The Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois and Gina Roy want to give a big shout out to my number 21, Tyson Roy, a senior for the Beavers. Aiden Snowberger. Good luck to Aiden Snowberger. Rooting for you tonight, Tony.
And welcome back to Showers Fields. We get set for the bottom of the fourth inning. DuBois Central Catholic 8, DuBois 1 here in the City Classic. I believe it's going to be Samson Deeb to lead things off. But I was thinking about that question as we went to break, and my favorite old-time stadium that no longer exists, I'd have to go with the old Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, you and I are on the same page, Andrew. That was mine too, old Tiger Stadium. The porches out there and the outfield, and For the arena, you thought you had me pegged. What'd you think I was going to say?
Nope. Well, now I know I don't. I was going to say the old Igloo in Pittsburgh. But...
No, actually, Boston Garden.
Okay.
Short sheet of ice. Used to be an advantage for the Bruins, which you always hated as a Penguin fan. And Brian Smale texted me, Old Municipal Stadium in Cleveland.
I thought about that one as well.
Old Municipal Stadium in Cleveland, Andy. The first place I ever saw a game on grass.
Wow.
Doubleheader against the Blue Jays. My dad took my brother and I up in about 91 or so, just before it was done being a stadium. Pitt Stadium. Frank Veraschetti says Pitt Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Frank, I'll tell you what. I got some stories about Pitt Stadium that I'll tell as this game goes on. Spent a lot of time at Pitt Stadium growing up as fouled off there.
Samson Deeb leading things off, batting in the number 6 hole.
My uncle had an administrative job at Pitt Greensburg. And as that, he got season tickets to Pitt basketball and football. And next pitch is fouled away.
0-2 on Deeb, leading things off there in the bottom of the fourth.
And he would give the tickets to my dad a lot, who would take either my brother and I. I used to walk around Pitt Stadium a lot. I always laugh because, Penn State's now charging like $10,000 to watch the team walk onto the field, Andy. I used to do that as a little kid at Pitt Stadium in the mid-'80s, just watch them walk onto the field.
A pitch misses high. It's 1-2. Bounces right back out to Snowberger.
For free. You just walk. You could literally walk down and shake the guy's hands down the ramps and shake their hands. And it was really neat. My dad and I went to a game the last year of Pitt Stadium. I was like, I was working up here in Clarion, and I was like, Dad, we've got to go to a game one last time. And we did. It was pretty cool. Even though I grew up a Penn State fan, spent a lot of time at Pitt Stadium. For
sure. As it's 2-2 now on Samson Deeb, leading things off here in the bottom.
Phil Esposito says RFK in DC.
Oh, very good.
I actually just got a picture of RFK a couple weeks ago. Do you know it's still there? They just got permission to tear it down like this past week.
Just now?
Yeah, just now. It's crazy.
As there's a Pizza Hut timeout here, as all the infielders come in now for DuBois Central Catholic. 2-2 the count on Deeb, leading things off here for DuBois in the bottom of inning number 4. We trudge on here in the City Classic. Not ideal weather conditions, but we're getting it in here as Adam Fox hands the umpire some new baseballs.
We'll share We'll share the picture of RFK that I took a couple weeks ago, Andy. I couldn't believe it was still there. I was coming in on the train into DC a couple weekends ago. Weeks ago, I was down there for a funeral, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me! RFK still I had no idea it was still standing." And then I just heard this week that the National Park Service just gave permission to tear it down.
That pitch misses. The count runs full on Samson Deeb. Yeah, I would have thought that was long gone.
Yeah, it was definitely not something you were still thinking about. That's for sure.
As that pitch misses high, and Deeb draws the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 4th. Bring up Ricky Clark. Ricky walked back in the 2nd inning. Snowberger will work from the stretch here. And that pitch misses to Clark. So Snellberger struggling just a little bit with his command here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 pitch. And that misses 2-0. Deeb walk, now 2-0 on Clark. Augenbaugh on deck. And that pitch is in there for a strike. It's 2-1.
Brian Gallagher misses Forbes Field, Lynn Felix, Three River Stadium.
Yeah.
Got another Brian Baganza tells us Bud Mattia from DuBois played in pro baseball as well.
Okay. So 2-2 the count.
Like the interaction we're getting tonight on the broadcast, Andy.
Lots of Lots of interaction.
I'm going to guess some people that might have come out sitting at home watching it here as the rain just keeps falling.
I don't blame them as that pitch fouled away. Stays 2-2 on Ricky Clark.
And just for Phil Esposito, there we go, Phil. There you go. RFK in its current looking state in Washington, D.C. That's just for you, Phil Esposito. Phil, the athletic director at DuBois Central Catholic. Bet you he wasn't expecting to see RFK when he put that in there.
The 2-2 pitch misses, and now the count runs full on Ricky Clark. And one thing you don't want to do here with a 7-run lead is walk guys.
What was interesting was the last inning, Snowberger was so efficient, so quick. And this inning, it's not happening for him.
Payoff pitch to Clark. And that missed. So back-to-back walks lead off the bottom.
And Adam Fox looks like he's thinking about it right now.
Again, Snowberger's pitch count.
Getting up there a little bit, too. We'll pull that in for you here in a second.
Davey Augenbaugh now bats with 2 on, no one out. Here at the bottom of the 4th. Snowberger from the stretch. And that pitch misses high. It's 1-0. And there comes Adam Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen, an announcement. Tonight's proceeds from softball
and
raised exactly $1,000.
You're gonna make a
There is
move
the
here.
$1,000, Andy, the proceeds from the 2 games.
That's fantastic.
Man, he's not making the move yet here, though.
He hopped out of the dugout awfully quick after that first pitch from Snowberger to Augenbaugh.
Snowberger at 74 pitches right now. Long conversation going on. James Slay going out to break things up now, but he's going to leave in his junior lefty here. 2 mound visits in the inning, though, and I don't think he gets another. I think he gets 3, and he has to make the move, unlike the majors where it's 2.
Right. So 1-0 the count on Augenbaugh. Deeb and Clark have both walked to lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th.
Chris Homan likes old Veteran Stadium in Philly.
Okay.
Brian Beganza, Shea Stadium in New York.
Yep.
I've done like 2 different versions of Riverfront in Cincinnati. One when it was like Three Rivers, and another one they had torn down the outfield as they were building Great American.
And that much needed strike there from Snowberger. It's 2-1 now on Augenbaugh.
Almost count that as 2 stadiums, even though it was only 1, because it was 2 different variations of it.
Right.
They had grass back in it. It was pretty cool, actually. Now it's 3-1, and you got to figure if he loses Augenbaugh here, this is it for Snowberger.
You would think.
Carter Himes available, I'm pretty sure. Could probably see him. Pisarcik pitched the other day. Maybe Andrew Green, Braden Fox.
3-1 swing and a miss. Strike 2. So another full count.
Game is approaching the 2-hour mark, only in the 4th.
Snowberger from the stretch, and now Augenbaugh steps out.
Which is, I guess, partly why you're getting the old stadium conversation.
8-1. Snowberger set for the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's a big first out for the lefty, Aiden Snowberger.
That's showing some moxie there if you're Snowberger. Things are not going very well for you, and then you break down and get the strikeout there.
That's, again, back-to-back walks that come into the game, only walking 5 guys all season. As Talon Hodge will step in, a strikeout victim his first time up. And that pitch gets away, and the runners move up 90 feet. So 2nd and 3rd now with 1 out, and a golden opportunity here for DuBois.
Good read there by Deeb to immediately see where it was at and take off. Because again, not a lot of foul territory here at Showers Field, and you got to read it well.
And that pitch misses high and inside. 2-0 on the number 9 here, Talon Hodge. Tyler Chamberlain on deck.
Rain hasn't let up at all, Andy.
No.
And it doesn't look like it's going to.
No, that was looking at the radar before the game started. It didn't look promising. So 2-0 the count on Talon Hodge. Pitch from Snowberger is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Snowberger working quickly. That pitch misses now. Again, Snowberger behind the count. 3-1 on Hodge. Deeb, the runner at third. Clark at second as that pitch is chopped foul. It's a full count.
It's almost like a cyclone type coming up from Pittsburgh. Doesn't look like he's giving up at all here. Again, you just wonder at some point, like, if this is on anything but turf, you don't play the game. I mean,
another full count pitch from Snowberger. Swinging a foul. We'll do it again. Hodge. Full count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw on down to first to complete the
runner
strikeout.
coming home.
Runner coming home. He's going to be safe. He was going to be out, but
so Miller's inability to catch that.
Yeah, the throw
ends
beat
up,
him.
Well, I meant the original inability to catch the strike 3, forces the throw to first, and then coming home, and then Miller can't clutch that one, and it's a run for DuBois. They trail 8-2. Runner goes to third on the play.
2 outs now, and back to the top of the order, and Tyler Chamberlain.
No, Snowberger's pitch was so nasty that the catcher Miller couldn't do anything with it.
Chamberlain 1 for 2 with the run.
Miller probably needs to look the runner back at third first there a little better.
Yeah, he had time.
Good base running, though, by Deeb all the way around in that time around the bases for him. He saw the opportunity to go to third when maybe others wouldn't.
Right.
And then he was able to scamper home on that throw down to first base. And so
8-2 now.
Really creating that with the walk, the wild pitch, and then scoring on another wild pitch.
As that pitch misses high. And Chamberlain ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's not big and bad here for DuBois again. Down 6 with a runner out there. You want to start chipping away here in the 4th.
2-0 pitch. That misses high. It's 3-0 now. And Snowberger way behind in the count here. And there's the pickoff play at second base, diving back safely. Art. 3-0 the count. And that pitch on the inside corner for a strike. It's 3-1 on Tyler Chamberlain.
I actually had moved that runner to third because why wouldn't you be at third?
I'm not sure.
No, it's not great. Not great base running by Clark out there.
Pitch fouled away and another full count.
I made the mistake, Andy, of just assuming he would have taken third. I mean, throw down to first. Deeb comes home. Throw goes to the plate. Why are you still standing at second base?
Yeah, not sure. That's where Clark is. And now another full count pitch for Snowberger. That pitch is driven pretty well to right center. Fox drops it, and another run is going to come home, and it's 8-3.
Wow, we had talked about Braden Fox being so good out there, Andy, and he just flat out dropped the base. He was there.
He was there.
And just flat out dropped it.
So another run crosses the plate, and it's 8-3 now.
On the 2-base error there, I mean, again, I don't know if it's the lights, don't know if it's the rain, don't know if it's a combination of the lights and the rain, and that ball hit him right in the glove.
Yeah. And he'll tell you that's a play he makes. I mean, obviously. As Danny Dixon digs in.
Snowberger checks the runner at second, delivers home.
Yeah, it's in there for a strike. It's 0-1 on Danny Dixon. Excuse me, that's Bryson Billick, not Danny Dixon. Billick came in for Dixon. That pitch misses, 1-1.
Billick, just 3 at bats on the year, 0 for 3 with a run scored.
It's a 1-1 from Snowberger. And that pitch misses, 2-1 on Billick. Chamberlain, the runner at second, after the error by Fox, the 2-1 pitch. And Snowberger spikes that one. It's 3-1.
Runner goes to third, and he's in there safely.
Yep. Made it pretty easily, did Chamberlain. Snowberger looking for a new ball, and the conditions are definitely.
Well, again, Andy, I'm not kidding when I say that baseball's not meant to be played in a driving rain like this.
Yeah.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Makes you wonder if we're going to get all 7 in here tonight. As that's ball 4, and that's going to be it for Snowberger. As Adam Fox.
Yeah, Adam Fox didn't even wait for Bullock to be down to third base, and we're going to step aside here on this pitching change.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Today's games are Strikeout cancer games being played to support Pam Snowberger and her family. Pam was recently diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. Anyone interested in making a donation to support the Snowberger's family's need for medical and transportation costs can go to the Spot Fund account set up at spotfund.com and type in Pam Snowberger in the search bar. All donations will go directly to the family.
That's gonna be gone.
Salad. Crack! Center field! That ball is gone! Curveball!
Strike 3.
At the Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois, you get trusted brands with quality service from a family-operated carpeting and flooring business that offers a variety of flooring, from carpeting to luxury vinyl towels and ceramic and hardwood flooring with professional installation. Call today to get your free in-home estimate. Find out more at thefloorshowdubois.com. Or if you're in town, stop by the Floor Show at 203 DuBois Street in DuBois. The Floor Show, we've got you covered. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
And welcome back to Showers Field as Carter Himes will take over on the mound.
Himes comes in with a 266 earned run average and 29 innings of work. He's given up 28 hits, 19 runs, only 11 earned. 34 strikeouts, 16 walks. Aiden Snowberger goes over to first. Andrew Green to second. Blake Pisarcek to short. So it's now Snowberger, Green, Pisarcek, and Zatzik around the infield for DCC as Trey Wingard's at the plate.
Wingard takes ball one. That ball gets away, and the runner stays at third. Going down to second is Billock.
It's not the cleanest game we've seen all year, Andy.
No, but I think the weather has a lot to do with that, I think. Chamberlain at third, Billock at second, 1-0 the count on Wingard. And that pitch misses for ball two. It's 2-0.
And now with first base open, let's see if they give Wingard anything to hit here.
Farrell on deck. And that pitch misses now 3-0. So Himes is coming in throwing 3 straight balls to Trey Wingard, who's 1 for 2 with a double. And
that's a balk.
Yeah, and that's going to be a run for DuBois. 8-4. Himes started his windup and then just stopped.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. And now home plays umpire James Slay going out. I'm not sure what he's going to go out and talk about here. I mean, that's an obvious block. Well, I'm going to give him a new baseball, I guess.
Yeah. That's about as obvious of a balk as you'll ever see. Count 3-0 on Wingard.
Runner at third now.
Billock. Caden Clark on deck, or Farrell on deck, excuse me. As that's another walk as Himes comes in and walks Wingard. Now it's first and third with 2 outs, and Noah Farrell stepping to the plate. Farrell has hit a sacrifice fly and struck out. That was against Aiden Snowberger, now facing Carter Himes. Himes delivers to Farrell. He takes strike one. So Himes on in relief of Snowberger here in the fourth. Now 8-4. 3 runs across here for DuBois in the fourth. Himes pitch. Did he go? He did. Says first base umpire Justin Skiba. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and I thought that was the right call. I mean, we don't have the best angle on it, but it did look like he had offered there.
I thought so too. 0-2 the count on Farrell. The pitch. That misses 1-2. Caden Clark on deck should Farrell reach. Here comes the 1-2 from Himes. And that misses 2-2. Himes wanted that.
I'm saying it was a little outside.
Yep. A little bit of a reaction there from Himes. He thought that was strike 3. 2-2 the count now on Farrell. And that misses and the count runs full.
Now that stayed inside. Tried to get the breaking ball there, but it stayed inside. Now it's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on the corners. Billock at third. Wingard at first. The payoff pitch to Farrell. Called. Strike 3.
Farrell thought he had ball 4.
And that will do it for a lengthy bottom of the fourth. 3 runs crossed for DuBois. We've played 4 here at the City Classic. It's DuBois Central Catholic 8 and DuBois 4.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
All American HQ custom apparel and engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ custom apparel and engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Like, that would be the first start of how you get this thing.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Yeah, welcome back to Showers Field as we get set for the top of the fifth inning as we've crossed the 9 o'clock hour. DuBois Central Catholic 8, DuBois 4. Xavier Schwenter will lead things off here for DuBois Central Catholic. Of course, he was at bat on the caught stealing that ended the last inning.
I got to admit, Andy, that was so long ago, I almost forgot about that.
It'll be Schwentner, Verischetti, and Himes against Noah Farrell here in the top of the fifth.
I mean, we're on pace for a 3.5-hour game here.
That pitch misses high for ball one. Farrell now steps off the rubber. And Schwentner steps out of the box, now back in.
114 pitches thrown by DuBois tonight already.
1-0 pitches fouled away. It's 1-1.
107 by DCC.
In the top of the fifth, that's some staggering numbers. 1-1 the count on Schwentner. And he takes high for ball two.
Only 62 strikes out of the 107 for DCC. Only 68 strikes out of now what's closing in on 110 for DuBois.
2-1 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And Verischetti on deck. Here's the 2-2 from Farrell. Called strike three. One away here in the top of the fifth, and John Verischetti will come to bat for the Cardinals.
Verischetti on the day, 1 for 2 with a run scored.
He came back in the third inning. And Farrell, that misses low. It's 1-0. On Verischetti, Carter Himes, of course, had the grand slam in the third inning on deck. One and 0 the count on Verischetti. Swing and a miss. Verischetti late on that one. It's a ball and a strike. Farrell now working quickly. The 1-1. That's in there for a strike. It's 1-2.
Johnny is counseling a bit this year, just 4 for 35 on the season now.
And that misses high and away. It's 2-2. There's Sketty, the designated hitter, batting the number 9 spot. Here's this pitch from Farrell. Called strike 3 on the breaking ball. 2 outs on back-to-back strikeouts from Noah Farrell. Carter Himes again had the big blast his last time up, the grand slam. Steps up with 2 out, no one on. Fouls that one back. It's 0-1.
That at bat seemed like it was an hour ago, Andy.
Probably because it was. Or close to it. As Farrell looking for a 1-2-3.
I'll tell you what, it was. It was like about 8:15 or so that he hit that grand slam.
And Farrell ahead on Himes, 0-2. Looking to potentially strike out the side here in the 5th. And that pitch misses. Ball and 2 strikes. Should Himes reach, Braden Fox is on deck. Farrell comes set, and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Farrell does indeed strike out the side, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. DuBois Central Catholic 8, DuBois 4 here in the City Classic from Showers Field.
Family and friends would like to wish the following players good luck in the City Classic games. Bree Weibel. Bree, you play with heart on the softball field. Your hair braided, your game face shows a will to win. You love sport, competition, and pushing yourself to be better. Since you were 6 years old, running the bases, making diving catches, we love watching you play. Good luck with the rest of the season and playoffs. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sage. Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky. Good luck to Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky and the Lady Cardinals. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Addie Lilia. Wishing the Lady Beavers good luck, and Addie Lilia a great game. Love, Mom and Dad. Lexi Berta. Congratulations to Lexi Berta on her senior year. She'll be attending Carlow University for cardiovascular perfusion and playing basketball. We are very proud of her accomplishments. Mom and Dad. Morgan Pasternak. The Pasternak family wants to wish good luck to Morgan and the Lady Beavers. And Morgan, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know you will do fantastic things at St. Francis. Braden Fox. Wishing Braden Fox and the Cardinals good luck in tonight's game. From Rags, Mom, and Riley. Tyson Roy. The Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois and Gina Roy want to give a big shout out to my number 21, Tyson Roy, a senior for the Beavers. Aiden Snowberger. Good luck to Aiden Snowberger. Rooting for you tonight, Tony. At the Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois, you get trusted brands with quality service from a family-operated carpeting and flooring business that offers a variety of flooring, from carpeting to luxury vinyl towels and ceramic and hardwood flooring with professional installation. Call today to get your free in-home estimate. Find out more at thefloorshowdubois.com. Or if you're in town, stop by The Floor Show at 203 DuBois Street in DuBois. The Floor Show, we've got you covered.
And welcome back as we get set for the bottom of inning number 5. It'll be for DuBois, Caden Clark to lead things off, followed by Samson Deeb and Ricky Clark. Against Carter Himes. Himes came on in relief of Aiden Snowberger in the 4th inning. Caden Clark digging in 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts against Snowberger. Now facing Himes. And the first pitch of the bottom of the 5th misses for ball 1. Now, despite the cold and the length of the game and the rain, the crowd very lively here as Himes delivers the 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Himes pops the mitt on the fastball there. The 1-1. Clark lines that one into right field for a base hit to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th.
So Clark putting good aluminum onto that one, gets it into the right center field gap.
Yep, got to feel good for Clark, too, after a pair of strikeouts. Solid contact there, and that'll bring up Samson Deeb.
Deep walk last inning, and then great base running to come around and score. A couple of heads-up moves on some wild pitches, including one on a strikeout where the throw had to go to first, and he sprinted home there. Shows bunt.
Pitch and gets it down. It's a good one. Himes up quickly, throws to first for the out, and going to second on the sacrifice is Caden Clark.
Nice job there by Carter Himes. You said that bunt was down pretty nicely, and Himes didn't panic at all. Gun out, fielded it like he'd done it 100 times.
Yep, very quick off the mound. And Ricky Clark, who has walked twice and scored a run, steps in. Himes working from the stretch here. One out in the bottom of the fifth. And that pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Keith Dolan watching from Charleston, South Carolina, where I would imagine it's a little warmer than it is here in DuBois tonight.
I would say that's a pretty safe bet. And there's again that pickoff attempt at second base. Clark getting back relatively easily.
Been to Charleston a couple times in my life. USS Yorktown, out at Patriots Point. Of course, Fort Sumter, downtown historic Charleston. Nice area down there.
Beautiful. As that 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-2 on Ricky Clark.
Oh, guess we should add the scoreboard back up to the...
And that pitch misses 1-2 now. Davey Augenbaugh on deck. The 1-2. And that misses low. It evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ricky Clark. Clark has seen a lot of pitches tonight. Himes from the stretch. And the 2-2. And from 0-2 now to 3-2 on Clark.
There's a scheduling change in the PSUAC. The PSUAC is moving its Sunday baseball and softball championship games to DuBois to provide the best opportunity to play all games as scheduled based on the current and forecasted weather.
Clark has just drawn his 3rd walk of the game.
So if you like baseball and softball, folks, come on over to DuBois tomorrow for the PSUAC games.
Davey Augenbaugh, I can vouch for that. Want to see some good baseball. Augenbaugh now steps up with 2 on and 1 out.
First game will feature Brandywine and Mount Alto, an elimination game that'll start at 12:30 p.m. And then Skullkill and DuBois will face off after that game. And then the third baseball game on Sunday will see the winner of the game 1 versus the loser of game 2. First softball game of best-of-3 series between Brandywine and Mount Alto will be played at Heindel Field at 4 p.m. Monday's locations and times remain unchanged for right now. They could go back to University Park.
Now we're going to pinch hitter here. This is Maddox Clark that will bat for Augenbaugh.
Again, PSUACsports.com for more information on those games. Of course, the Small College World Series played right here at Showers Field in Heindel Field. Andy and I had an opportunity to work that a couple of years ago. Great experience.
Pitch from Himes is on the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Again, Maddox Clark batting for Augenbaugh here in the 5th.
Andy was here for the championship game last year when Penn State DuBois won it. 4th in 5 years, I think, or 5 tries. I guess the years would be incorrect because of COVID.
Correct. So that pitch misses. It's 1-1 on Clark. And that pitch misses. It's 2-1. Maddox Clark bats with 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Himes from stretch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Helen Hodge on deck. Here comes the 2-2 from Carter Himes. And that misses, and another full count. Boy, it seems like we've had a ton of them tonight. It seems that way because we have. A full count here on Clark. The pitch. Oh. And Clark called time at the last second. Look like they're going to call a balk. And I could have. Maddox Clark put his hand up to call time.
Yeah, but if the umpire doesn't grant it to him, Andy, it's not timeout. And so you've got to deliver the pitch. And if you don't deliver the pitch and you stop like that, it's going to be a balk.
It was. Boy, it's a tough one for Himes. And misses for ball 4, and the bases are now loaded. So I guess a moot point anyway.
But man, Andy, we've seen 2 balks now where the pitcher Himes has failed to deliver a pitch with runners on base.
Yeah, and now Talon Hodge, the number 9 hitter.
And Agamar is going to go back out to run now after being pinch hit for.
Yeah. And Hodge. Talon Hodge. Big spot here. He represents the tying run. 8-4 DuBois Central Catholic here in the bottom of the 5th.
I mean, right now, Carter Himes is just no control at all.
That pitch in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Himes dotted that one. And working quickly here. And that misses 1-1. 1-1 the count, 1 out, bases loaded. The pitch. That is popped into shallow right field. And
what a catch by Green.
And the throw from his backside is not going to be in time. So that'll go as a sacrifice fly for Hodge. And it's 8-5.
Runner goes to third. Augenbaugh stays at first.
So
could have been a lot more dangerous there, though. And if you're the right fielder there, Cedar, I know you're young, but you've got to call the second baseman off with the runner at third base.
Yep.
So single, bunt, walk, balk, sack, fly. That's where we're at in this inning.
Back to the top of the order for Chamberlain now. He bats with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Himes sets and the pitch that misses high. It's 1-0. Eight to 5 as DuBois has clawed their way back into this one. Chamberlain. 1-0 from Himes. That's in the left field. A base hit. An RBI single for Chamberlain. It's 8-6.
So DuBois just keeps the parade moving here. They've gotten themselves back into this game.
And that will bring Bryson Billick to the plate. Billick walked in his first plate appearance. And Himes and Billick now represents the go-ahead run. That pitch misses. 1-0. One and 0 the count on Bryson Billick. Here's the pitch from Himes. That's well out of the zone. 2-0.
Sandy, we've seen some close games over the last couple of years in this
this City Classic. Trending that way again.
Last year, DCC a 3-2 winner.
Wind and the pitch, and that misses. It's 3-0 on Bryson Billick. Trey Wingard on deck. There's the 3-0 pitch. Misses for ball 4, and the bases are loaded again as Billick throws another walk, and Wingard will come to the plate. He has doubled, flown out to right, and walked, and now comes up in a big spot with the bases loaded here.
Yeah, can't work around Wingard now if you're DuBois Central Catholic. You're going to have to go right at him with the bases jammed. Puts a ball in the gap. It could give DuBois the lead.
Himes facing Wingard. That pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch misses low, a ball and a strike on Wingard. The 1-1. Foul back 1-2.
Man, Wingard was just missed that one, Andy.
He sure did. Right on it. Was 8-1, now 8-6.
14 runs on just 12 hits, though.
Yep. The 1-2 pitch has fouled away, stays 1-2. Noah Farrell on deck. Wingard, the 8-man to bat in this inning for DuBois. Himes set to deliver another 1-2. And that is popped into shallow left foul territory.
Foul ball.
Yeah. Kind of out of my line of vision there. Stays 1-2. So Wingard stays alive here.
Pasarchek was on a dead sprint run to try to catch that. Trying to do anything he can to help out his teammate on the mound, Carter Himes.
Another 1-2 pitch coming as Wingard out of the box now steps back in. The wind and the pitch. That's grounded to first, and fielding it there is Snowberger. He steps on the bag.
Well, actually,
flips. Yeah, I looked down there. Snowberger flips it for the out. DuBois gets 2 more, and it's now 8-6 as we head to the 6th here in the City Classic.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC. Today's games are Strikeout cancer games being played to support Pam Snowberger and her family. Pam was recently diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. Anyone interested in making a donation to support the Snowberger's family's need for medical and transportation costs can go to the Spot Fund account set up at spotfund.com and type in Pam Snowberger in the search bar. All donations will go directly to the family.
And welcome back to Showers Field. So we get set for the 6th inning. And it will be Braden Fox to lead things off. Now an 8-6 game as he'll face Noah Farrell. Lead things off here in the 6th. And that pitch misses for ball 1, and we are underway here in the 6th inning.
Noah Farrell's come in and really settled things down for DuBois.
Yeah, kind of allowed him to get back in the game here as that pitch misses high. It's 2-0.
Done 2 2/3 innings, just giving up a hit. Hasn't walked in it, but he did hit the first batter he faced.
There's a 2-0 to Fox, and that misses inside 3-0.
Or maybe not the first batter he faced, but he did hit one. 42 pitches now.
Farrell steps off, now steps back on, ready for the 3-0 to Braden Fox. That's in there for a strike. It's 3-1. The 3-1. That misses high, and Braden Fox draws a leadoff walk here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Aiden Snowberger.
First baseman number 1, Aiden Snowberger.
So Snowberger bats with a runner on first. No one out here in the top of the 6th. And a ball game has all of a sudden tightened up here.
Braden Fox's 13th walk drawn of the season.
From Farrell, and that bounces in there for ball 1. And so Farrell all of a sudden having trouble finding the zone here in the 6th. One and 0 to count. Pitch misses. It's 2-0. So 5 of the first 6 pitches out of the zone here in the 6th for Noah Farrell. 2-0 coming to Snowberger. That is in there for a strike, 2-1. Farrell looks to regain his command here. The 2-1. Snowberger fouls that back, and we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to count on Snowberger. Fox gets his lead off of first. The pitch. And Snowberger line, that's a double play. And just what the doctor ordered there for Noah Farrell and DuBois, and not a lot you can do about that if you're Braden Fox.
No, I mean, Snowberger hit it on a button right at Chamberlain over there at first, and it was an easy double play for him. All he had to do was walk on over to the bag.
So quickly 2 away now. Blake Pisarcik will step in for Central. Pisarcik 1 for 2, doubled his last time up. And that was that one back 0-1. Farrell now working quickly. Oh, 1 coming to Blake Pisarcik. Pisarcik ducks out of the way. That one's even at a ball and a strike. Should he reach, Andrew Green would follow. And the pitch, and Farrell got Pisarcik way out in front there. It's 1-2. Farrell has set down, looking for 6 in a row here. Well, not really, because Fox with the walk with the double play, and that pitch is grounded slowly. That's going to be a tough play, and that is going to be an infield hit just barely for Blake Pisarcik. And let's check and make sure everyone's okay here.
Slow to get up over there is the pitcher, Farrell, of all people.
He went down at the end of that play and checks himself for a moment. Looks to be okay. I thought that ball was a hit, off the bat, and DuBois did a good job to make that play close.
Well, Dan Bowman's going to check on his sophomore righty here.
Again, Andrew Green will step into the batter's box for Central. Pair of hits tonight.
Hey, what? Farrell's still kind of
trying. That's bothering him a little bit. He went down pretty hard on that. See if they let him maybe throw a warm-up pitcher. They're going to let him throw a warm-up pitch here to see if he's all right. Appears to be.
Throw another one here. That one he seemed to throw better than the first one, and that seems to satisfy everybody.
So we're good to go here as Andrew Green down 2 outs. Central leading by 2. Green versus Farrell. Pisarcik, the runner at first. That pitch at the knees for a strike 0-1. Andrew Green started the game at first base, has since shifted over to second base. And that pitch is laced in the center, but off. Boys 6 here in the City Classic.
That's going to be gone.
Salad. Crack! Center field! That ball is gone! Curveball! Strike 3.
At the Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois, you get trusted brands with quality service from a family-operated carpeting and flooring business that offers a variety of flooring, from carpeting to luxury vinyl towels and ceramic and hardwood flooring with professional installation. Call today to get your free in-home estimate. Find out more at thefloorshowdubois.com. Or if you're in town, stop by the Floor Show at 203 DuBois Street in DuBois. The Floor Show, we've got you covered. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome back as we get set for the bottom of the 6th inning. DuBois Central Catholic 8, DuBois 6 here in the City Classic. Due up for the Beavers, Noah Farrell, Caden Clark, and Samson Deeb against Carter Himes. His first pitch misses for ball 1. Just not the most pleasant of evenings to be playing baseball. Temperatures now dipped down to 49 degrees. Been raining throughout. That pitch in there for a strike is 1-1 on Noah Farrell, who has a sacrifice fly to his credit in the game. And on the mounds, really come in and settle things down for the Beavers. 1-1 from Himes, and he got Farrell out in front there. It's 1-2. Farrell had to sacrifice fly, has struck out his last 2 at-bats. Steps out of the box. Now steps back in and ready for the 1-2 from Himes. Line and a pitch that misses high. That'll even things up. At 2 balls and 2 strikes on Noah Farrell. Again, he'll be followed by Caden Clark and Samson Deeb.
44 pitches from Himes, just 19 strikes, Andy.
Yeah. And that got Noah Farrell. So the leadoff man aboard for the Beavers here in the bottom of the 6th. And again, might be the start of a threat here as they have just crept their way back into this game. Was 8-1 after the Himes slam. It's now 8-6.
Going to get a runner out there for
DuBois. Is going to be number 9, Walker Thomas. A little courtesy run for the pitcher, Farrell. Receiver Thomas Walker.
No, Andy, he's not even on my. He's on the. He was a late ad there.
Written in there, yeah. So anyway, he's in the courtesy run for Farrell, and the first pitch to Caden Clark misses for ball 1.
We're not sure if it's Walker Thomas or Thomas Walker. I think it's Walker Thomas the way it's written.
Yeah. PA said Thomas. That's why I was confused. There's a 1-0 the count now. And that pitch is grounded to second, flipped to short for 1, and that's all they get, but the lead runner is forced out there. Nice play from Andrew Green, flipping to Pisarcik there for the out.
Good hustle by Clark there.
Yep, to negate any chance of a double play there as Deeb now will step in. Laid down a nice sacrifice bunt his last time up. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Deeb versus Himes. And pickoff attempt, close play, diving back is Clark. This time steps back on the rubber. Pitch to Deeb. Misses inside. It's 1-0. Clark has his lead off the first. Here's the 1-0 from Himes to Deeb. And that is in there for a strike. It's 1-1 on Deeb. Ricky Clark on deck. The 1-1, and the runner takes off. Throw down by Miller is not going to be in time. And he stayed on the bag, did Clark. Nice job. He's in there with the stolen base. And Clark really got a great jump on that.
Yeah, almost overslid the bag. He is holding on for dear life.
Yeah. And again, it's slick out there. It's wet. And 2-1 the count now on Deeb as Clark gets himself into scoring position with 1 out. 8-6 here in the bottom of the 6th. Himes, stretch, and the 2-1. And that is lined to Green. Green up with it, throws on to first. Throw is high. That gets away. And the runner is safe.
So the throwing error by Andrew Green has put runners at first and third here.
And that's going to bring Ricky Clark to the plate. Clark has walked 3 times.
Adam Fox isn't pleased with the call over there. He's talking to Justin Skiba about it, and Justin Skiba.
Brief discussion.
Yeah, you're never going to win those. I mean,
so Clark again has walked 3 times, scored twice, and represents the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out. And again, Green fielded that cleanly, but the throw was wide of the mark, allowing Deeb to reach. Clark takes strike one.
Look at a kind of a rough inning for Green out there. Had trouble getting the ball out of his glove, had to flip it with his glove to the shortstop on what should have been a double play.
Here's the 0-1. And Miller tried to frame that one, but misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the stretch and the 1-1. And that goes all the way. The backstop runner breaks for the plate. He's going to be there. It's 8-7 on the wild pitch as Clark comes sliding home. And Ricky Clark goes to second on the play.
Took a bad bounce off the wall there for Trent Miller. Came all the way back out, and then Carter Himes didn't get to the plate real quickly there. And now what the heck we got going on here? Pointing out to something out in the...
I think there was a ball got loose out there, maybe. Now 8-7. The tying run is at second base for Ricky Clark. That misses way high. It's 3-1.
Himes is overthrowing everything right now, Andy.
Yeah. Deeb, the runner at second. Here comes the 3-1 to Ricky Clark. Misses for ball four, and Ricky Clark has walked for a fourth time in this ball game. That's not something you see too often. As
he's going to go to Braden Fox here.
Yep. With runners on first and second, we'll take a break and be right back.
Family and friends would like to wish the following players good luck in the City Classic games. Bree Weibel. Bree, you play with heart on the softball field. Your hair braided, your game face shows a will to win. You love sport, competition, and pushing yourself to be better. Since you were 6 years old, running the bases, making diving catches, we love watching you play. Good luck with the rest of the season and playoffs. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sage. Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky. Good luck to Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky and the Lady Cardinals. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Addie Lilia. Wishing the Lady Beavers good luck, and Addie Lilia a great game. Love, Mom and Dad. Lexi Berta. Congratulations to Lexi Berta on her senior year. She'll be attending Carlow University for cardiovascular perfusion and playing basketball. We are very proud of her accomplishments. Mom and Dad. Morgan Pasternak. The Pasternak family wants to wish good luck to Morgan and the Lady Beavers. And Morgan, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know you will do fantastic things at St. Francis. Braden Fox. Wishing Braden Fox and the Cardinals good luck in tonight's game. From Rags, Mom, and Riley. Tyson Roy. The Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois and Gina Roy want to give a big shout out to my number 21, Tyson Roy, a senior for the Beavers. Aiden Snowberger. Good luck to Aiden Snowberger. Rooting for you tonight, Tony. Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket. In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
We're back here as Braden Fox takes over on the mound for DCC. Braden's going to try to save this one as we're in the sixth inning. DCC's once 8-2 lead is down to 1 at 8-7. Fox on the year, 17 2/3 innings pitched, 119 earned run average. 17 hits, 10 runs, 3 of them earned, 11 walks, 12 strikeouts. And Andy, remember when we were talking about his stepdad, Corey Ragsley's game starting at the same time as this one?
Yeah, it's just about over.
The Rangers and Royals have scored 16 runs tonight, okay? In Major League game, 16 runs. They're in the top of the 9th inning. If there's any reason that you need high school speed-up rules, we're in the 6th inning of a game that started at the same time as a Major League game that has had 16 runs scored in it. And we have 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
Game time, about 2 hours and 40 minutes. We started about 10 after 7.
Yeah, it's past time that high school baseball had speed-up rules because this game is just dragging at this point. And
it's going to be August. So Maddox Clark batted for Augenball last time up. Augenball will bat now with runners on first and second in a 1-run game here in the bottom of the 6th. Fox comes set. And he spikes that pitch, and that's going to get away, and the runners are going to move up. And now a base hit could give DuBois the lead. So Fox comes in, and the first pitch is wild. Runners move up. 1-0 to count on Augenball. Fox wants a new baseball.
A lot of overthrowing going on from the DCC pitchers right now.
Yeah, kind of been a theme tonight, from Snowberger to Himes to Fox, and those are the big guns, for Central. Fox from the stretch and the 1-0, and that misses low. It's 2-0. Talon Hodge, the number 9 man, is on deck. And that misses 3-0. So 3 in a row out of the zone from Fox as he has come on in relief of Himes. In an 8-7 game here in the bottom of the 6th. And Fox delivers a 3-0 strike. It's 3-1. Been 1 out. Runners on second and third. Augenball has struck out twice. 3-1, and that is in there for a strike, and Fox has battled back to a full count here on Augenball. The payoff pitch. High, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Talon Hodge. Hodge 0 for 2 has struck out twice his last at bat, a sacrifice fly.
Now we're going to have a pinch hitter, maybe?
Yeah, we are, and it's going to be number 12, Hunter Allman. So Allman coming up in a huge spot here. Will pinch hit for Hodge.
Allman hitting .211 on the season. Has a double, 5 RBIs.
So big spot here. Big spot to pinch hit in. Bases loaded. 1 out. Allman takes ball 1.
Chamberlain on deck. He's 2 for 4 with a couple of runs scored and an RBI.
There's the 1-0 from Fox. That's in there for a strike. It's 1-1 on Hunter Allman. Batting with the bases loaded, 1 out. Allman, and that's foul. So Fox ahead in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Allman pinch hitting for Hodge here in the bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded in a 1-run game. Here's the 1-2 from Fox. And that misses well out of the zone. It's 2-2.
Hit batter, fielder's choice that could have been a double play. An error and a walk. Well, 2 walks and another wild pitch. And no, DCC's not making DuBois earn this right now.
The 2-2. That is grounded in the hole. It's going to get through a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the go-ahead run. Throw is not going to be in time. DuBois has the lead on the pinch hit 2-run single from Hunter Allman. What a spot.
Talk about going where the fielders weren't. The second baseman, is it Pisarcik now? Yeah, second baseman Pisarcik was way over by second, and he found that one right into the gap there where the second baseman normally plays.
Just a great piece of hitting, a clutch pinch hit, go ahead, 2-run single for Hunter Allman, and now it's Tyler Chamberlain.
Talon Hodge back out has been re-entered into the game as a pinch runner. I'm not sure how that works completely now with the rules, Andy. It's in and out.
I mean, second time we've seen that tonight, so it's clearly legal. Here's Chamberlain, and Fox misses high for ball 1.
Yeah, and then to double down for DCC, the Green couldn't cut off the throw, and that allowed Allman to go to second.
Yeah. So still second.
And now DCC's got to bring the infield in.
Yeah, and that pitch in there for a strike from Fox. It's 1-1.
So the infield all the way in now for DCC, down a run with only 3 outs left.
Fox, that pitch skips in there. It's 2-1.
But again, this is the first hit of the inning for DuBois.
Yeah. As you
Beavers just being patient, and that's giving them the lead here. Oh, that ball is cranked foul.
Yeah, just Chamberlain all over that. Chamberlain's had some good at-bats here tonight. He's played a good game. Pair of hits. Count now 2-2 on Tyler Chamberlain. Bryson Billick on deck. Chamberlain stepped out of the box. Now he's back in and awaits the 2-2 pitch from Braden Fox. And that pitch is grounded to short, going to come home. And the throw is offline, and another run comes in. So you got the ground ball you wanted, but Central unable to execute. And another run crosses the plate for DuBois. It's 10-8.
And we're going to get another pitching change now, as Andrew Green is going to come in to pitch.
So just
DuBois trailed in this game 8-1. They've come back, scored 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, 4 so far here in the 6th. They lead 10-8. When we come back, Andrew Green will be on the mound for DCC here in the City Classic.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
And welcome back to Showers Field. DuBois has come all the way back and leads 10-8 after trailing 8-1 in this game. Andrew Green becomes the 4th pitcher of the night for the Cardinals as he'll look to limit limit the deficit at 2 for DCC going to the 7th. Kind of hard to believe we're saying that after Carter Himes' grand slam in the 3rd inning made it 8-1, but that's where we're at as Bryson Billick steps in, has walked his last 2 times up. And that pitch misses for ball 1.
Still just 1 out here for DuBois. They can continue to add on here. 1st and 3rd. Top of the lineup.
Green from the stretch. And that pitch misses 2-0. And it's been a theme for really both pitching staffs tonight for a large degree of this game, struggling to find the strike zone as Green's first 2 pitches are out of the zone. Billick digs back in, getting runners on the corners. It's the pitch that misses. It's 3-0. Trey Wingert is on deck. Billick, the 8th man to bat in this inning for DuBois. And that pitch is in there for a strike. It's 3-1.
Countersport defeated Kawaneski Valley 3-0 today.
Falcons having a nice season.
10-1 on the year.
3-1 pitch, and that misses low for ball 4, and the bases are once again loaded. For Trey Winger, the 9th man to bat in the inning. Has a double in this game, 1 for 3.
Johnsonburg's slide continues, Andy. They lose 10-7 to Port Allegany. They've lost 6 in a row.
Between Johnsonburg, I think Cameron County's the other team is that pitching there for a strike. They both started out, I think Cameron County started at 6-0 and Johnsonburg 7-0, and they both, like you said, hit the skids. As 0-1 the count. And that pitch misses for ball 1 to Winger, and he bats with the bases loaded here. DuBois leading by a pair, looking for more. We've crossed the 10 o'clock hour here from Showers Field. There's the 1-1 from Green. That misses outside, 2-1. Green set for the 2-1 to Wingard. And that's well outside, 3-1.
No place to put them.
Nope. Bases full of Beavers. Wingard, the 9th man to bat in this inning. Comes set and ready for the 3-1. That pitch misses for ball 4, and another run crosses the plate for DuBois as Wingard gets an RBI there on the walk. It's 11-8.
Adam Fox back out to the mound. And I think we're going to get another pitching change here.
And Blake Pisarcik will become the 5th Cardinal pitcher of the game.
We'll step aside. 5 in for DuBois. They lead 11-8 here in the bottom of the 6th inning of the City Classic.
Family and friends would like to wish the following players good luck in the City Classic games. Bree Weibel. Bree, you play with heart on the softball field. Your hair braided, your game face shows a will to win. You love sport, competition, and pushing yourself to be better. Since you were 6 years old, running the bases, making diving catches, we love watching you play. Good luck with the rest of the season and playoffs. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sage. Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky. Good luck to Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky and the Lady Cardinals. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Addie Lilia. Wishing the Lady Beavers good luck and Addie Lilia a great game. Love, Mom and Dad. Lexi Berta. Congratulations to Lexi Berta on her senior year. She'll be attending Carlow University for cardiovascular perfusion and playing basketball. We are very proud of her accomplishments. Mom and Dad. Morgan Pasternak. The Pasternak family wants to wish good luck to Morgan and the Lady Beavers. And Morgan, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know you will do fantastic things at St. Francis. Braden Fox. Wishing Braden Fox and the Cardinals good luck in tonight's game. From Rags, Mom, and Riley. Tyson Roy. The floor show on DuBois Street in DuBois and Gina Roy want to give a big shout out to my number 21, Tyson Roy, a senior for the Beavers.
Aiden Snowberger. Good luck to Aiden Snowberger. Rooting for you tonight, Tony.
Today's games are Strikeout cancer games being played to support Pam Snowberger and her family. Pam was recently diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. Anyone interested in making a donation to support the Snowberger's family's need for medical and transportation costs can go to the Spot Fund account set up at spotfund.com and type in Pam Snowberger in the search bar. All donations will go directly to the family.
Welcome back. 11-8. As Blake Pisarcik becomes the 5th DuBois Central Catholic pitcher of the game. And he will face Noah Farrell, who got this inning started with a leadoff.
Bucktail today defeated Northern Potter 30-12. That game featured an 11-run fourth for Nopo, a 12-run seventh for Bucktail.
And I wonder how long that game took.
Bucktail 30 runs on 25 hits. Northern Potter 12 on 9. There were 11 errors in the game.
There's Farrell. Pisarcik's pitch to Farrell that misses for ball one.
Strikes have been hard to come by in this game for DCC pitchers.
They sure have. Here's the wind and the pitch. And that misses for ball two. So Farrell up with the bases still loaded.
Just one out.
Yep. That's in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Pisarcik from the windup. The 2-1. That's inside. It's 3-1. So again, nowhere to put Farrell here. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that is in there, and that'll fill up the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Farrell. Caden Clark on deck. The payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and there's 2 away. So Pisarcik comes in and gets a strikeout. Now Caden Clark will step to the plate. Clark 1 for 4 with a pair of runs scored. Pisarcik.
96 out of 185 pitches, strikes. Now 97 out of 186 strikes for DuBois Central Catholic. That is not a good ratio, Andy.
That's no, you're not going to win a ton of games when you do that. There's the 0-1 at pitch foul. Back Pisarcik out in front of Clark, 0-2. Five runs across here in the 6th for DuBois. They lead 11-8.
Right now, it's only 52.4% of the pitches. Give DuBois a lot of credit there for taking those.
And that pitch, Clark has to duck out of the way. It's 1-2.
Almost made Central throw 190 pitches in this game.
6 innings. Not quite 6. And that pitch is ripped foul. Electric Clark tagged that one, but it was foul. Stays 1-2. Pisarcik. Wind and the pitch. That bounces up there. Miller gets away from him, and another run.
And then he throws the ball to nobody, and that's going to let another run score.
13-8 DuBois.
Things have gone from bad to disastrous here for DuBois Central Catholic in the 6th inning. Not sure where Pisarcik was. He wasn't at the plate. Miller was expecting him to be at the plate.
Yeah, Miller was looking for him, and was nowhere to be found. So 13-8 now DuBois. 7 runs across in the inning. 2-2 to count on Caden Clark. And that pitch misses. The count runs full on Clark. Samson Deep is on deck. Runner on third. Winger. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that's fouled away. Count stays full on Caden Clark.
As we hit the 3-hour mark in this game, Andy.
So it's now 12 unanswered runs for DuBois. Swing, and that's
fouled.
The arm guard from Clark, I think, went flying.
I think you're right.
It stays 3-2. Here's another payoff pitch from Pisarcik. That pitch is grounded to short, slowly going to be a tough play, and safe on the infield single for Clark, and another run crosses the plate. It is 14-8, 8 runs across in the inning for DuBois. So 14-8 now, and again, things have just gone off the rails here for Central. They led 8-6 going into this inning. Now. Deep swing and a miss, strike one.
Andy, this game has a possibility of going 10 runs.
14-8, and that pitch misses. It's 1-1. No, still a ways to go. Well, not a ways to go to get there, but 2 away. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1-2. On Deep, should he reach Ricky Clark, who has walked 4 times, is on deck. The pitch is fouled away, stays 1-2. Pisarcik from the stretch.
12th batter in this inning.
Comes set and ready with the 1-2 pitch. Now Deep steps out of the box and back in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Deep has to tuck out of the way of that one. It's 2-2. Clark, the runner at first, an RBI infield single. Comes the 2-2 from Pisarcik. And that wild pitch will allow Clark to go to second base, and the count now runs full on Samson Deeb. Payoff pitch coming. And that is grounded foul, and we'll do it again.
One thing Game Changer doesn't give you right away is the number of wild pitches, Andy, and
there have been a few. As Pisarcik gets set to deliver another 3-2 pitch to Deeb. Grounded slowly, going to be a tough play. Pisarcik up with it, throws it away. Another run is going to come across, and Deeb's going to run for a while. He might end up at third. And he will end up at third with easily. And it's 15-8. DuBois. My goodness gracious. Clark crosses the plate. Deeb ends up at third. And Ricky Clark is now the batter. 9 runs across in the inning for DuBois.
Ricky Clark, lucky 13 in the inning for the Beavers.
Ricky, believe it or not, as that pitch gets away, but not far enough for Deep to try and score. Ricky does not have an official at-bat tonight. 4 walks.
He scored 3 runs.
He has.
Actually, him and Chamberlain have both scored 3.
Sarchik comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And that's in there for a strike. It's 1-2.
Game was competitive up until this inning.
Central led. That pitch gets away, but again, not far enough for Deeb to try and score. It's now 2-2 on Ricky Clark.
6 errors now on DCC.
Here's the 2-2 from Pisarcik. Swing and a miss, and that will finally do it here in the bottom of the 6th. 9 runs cross the plate for DuBois. We head to the 7th in the City Classic. DuBois 15, DuBois Central Catholic 8.
At the Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois, you get trusted brands with quality service from a family-operated carpeting and flooring business that offers a variety of flooring, from carpeting to luxury vinyl towels and ceramic and hardwood flooring with professional installation. Call today to get your free in-home estimate. Find out more at thefloorshowdubois.com. Or if you're in town, stop by the Floor Show at 203 DuBois Street in DuBois. The Floor Show, we've got you covered. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
That's gonna be gone.
Salad. Crack! Center field! That ball is gone! Curveball!
Strike 3.
When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more, and that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC.
Welcome back as we head to the 7th. DuBois looking to close out a win in the City Classic here over Central. They lead 15-8, and we're going to have a pinch hitter leading things off here. Andrew Adamski will lead things off in the top of the 7th for Central. He'll pinch hit for Trent Miller. Farrell. And Farrell has kind of been an unsung hero in this game. Came in with his team trailing 8-1 and has completely shut down Central since then.
No question. Noah Farrell
So we're going to miss
dealing.
0-2.
3 2/3, just 2 hits allowed.
It's the 0-2. This is low. 1-2. Adamski.
Adamski is 3 for 5 on the year.
Okay, batting 600. And that pitch misses. 2-2.
3 in the first, 5 in the third for DCC, 1 in the first, 3 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 9 in the sixth for DuBois. That's where we stand, 15-8.
2-2 pitch swing and a strike 3. And Farrell gets the leadoff man here in the 7th. And I think we're going to might get another pinch hitter here. Let's see. We are, and it's going to be. That was. This is a damn.
Yeah, we got bad information.
Okay. And he has to duck out of the way of that one. 1-0. One and 0 at the count.
It was Saplizio that struck out.
Okay, so Saplizio strikes out. Adamski now up, and he's ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's Farrell's 2-0 pitch. That is a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he offered it that one. Tried to hold up, couldn't do it.
2-1 the count. And that misses inside. It's 3-1.
Yeah, but Damps get a little bit of a shave there.
Farrell at the belt. Set for the 3-1. That's in there for a strike, and the count runs full on a Damski. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Farrell, and DuBois is 1 out away from victory. And not sure what's going on here.
Chamberlain's coming out as we're getting a defensive substitution at first base. Brock Smith, the senior, coming into play at first base with 2 outs.
Alex Myers will pinch hit now, so the 3rd consecutive pinch hitter for Central here in the 7th, as Farrell looks to close it out here. In there for strike 1.
And Bowman getting a chance to get a senior into the game here.
Brock Smith, number 23. He offered, yes, he did. And DuBois is 1 strike away from victory. Oh, and 2 the count. The pitch. Swing and a foul. It stays 0-2 on Myers. And DuBois trailed this game 8-1. They have scored 14 unanswered runs. Farrell comes set, ready for another 0-2. And that misses outside. Now 1-2 on Myers. Should he reach, it would be back to the top of the lineup and Carter Himes. The 1-2 from Farrell. That misses 2-2. Well, Farrell trying to finish it off here for the Beavers. Sophomore right-hander has been terrific in relief. Comes set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it for the City Classic. DuBois, a come-from-behind 15-8 win over DuBois Central Classic on a great day for just a great cause here, both softball and baseball games. We'll come back with our post-game show, including our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game here on the YDL Sports Network.
Family and friends would like to wish the following players good luck in the City Classic games. Bree Weibel. Bree, you play with heart on the softball field. Your hair braided, your game face shows a will to win. You love sport, competition, and pushing yourself to be better. Since you were 6 years old, running the bases, making diving catches, we love watching you play. Good luck with the rest of the season and playoffs. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sage. Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky. Good luck to Riley and Kylie Kolbatsky and the Lady Cardinals. Love, Mom and Dad, and all your grandparents. Addie Lilia. Wishing the Lady Beavers good luck, and Addie Lilia a great game. Love, Mom and Dad. Lexi Berta. Congratulations to Lexi Berta on her senior year. She'll be attending Carlow University for cardiovascular perfusion and playing basketball. We are very proud of her accomplishments. Mom and Dad. Morgan Pasternak. The Pasternak family wants to wish good luck to Morgan and the Lady Beavers. And Morgan, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know you will do fantastic things at St. Francis. Braden Fox. Wishing Braden Fox and the Cardinals good luck in tonight's game. From Rags, Mom, and Riley. Tyson Roy. The Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois and Gina Roy want to give a big shout out to my number 21, Tyson Roy, a senior for the Beavers. Aiden Snowberger. Good luck to Aiden Snowberger. Rooting for you tonight, Tony. At the Floor Show on DuBois Street in DuBois, you get trusted brands with quality service from a family-operated carpeting and flooring business that offers a variety of flooring, from carpeting to luxury vinyl towels and ceramic and hardwood flooring with professional installation. Call today to get your free in-home estimate. Find out more at thefloorshowdubois.com. Or if you're in town, stop by the Floor Show at 203 DuBois Street in DuBois. The Floor Show, we've got you covered. Today's games are Strikeout cancer games being played to support Pam Snowberger and her family. Pam was recently diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. Anyone interested in making a donation to support the Snowberger's family's need for medical and transportation costs can go to the Spot Fund account set up at spotfund.com and type in Pam Snowberger in the search bar. All donations will go directly to the family.
That's gonna be gone.
Salad. Crack! Center field! That ball is gone! Curveball!
Strike three.
All American HQ custom apparel and engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ custom apparel and engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here in DuBois, we're still waiting on DuBois to get done talking here. Hopefully they get done before we go off the air so we can get our player of the game interview done. But again, wrapping this one up, DuBois Central Catholic took an 8-1 lead on a grand slam by Carter Himes to cap a 5-run third inning. DuBois came back with 3 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 9 in the sixth to win 15-8. Hunter Allman, the go-ahead base hit for the Beavers. Noah Farrell did a yeoman's job in relief of Tyson Roy. 4 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, struck out 8, walked 1. Leading the way offensively for the Beavers, Tyler Chamberlain was 2 for 5 with a couple of RBIs and 3 runs scored. Caden Clark 2 for 5 with an RBI and 3 runs scored. Ricky Clark walked 4 times, scored 3. Leading the way for DCC, Carter Himes, 1 for 3 with a grand slam, a walk, and 4 RBIs. Trent Miller, 1 for 2 with a walk, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Blake Pisarcik, 2 for 3 with a run scored. Loss will go, I do believe, to... Snowberger gave up. It would go to Carter Himes in relief, 1 2/3. He gave up 5 runs, 4 earned, 2 hits, 5 walks, hit a batter, struck out 1. He was one of 5 pitchers used by Adam Fox, 2 of which Braden Fox and Andrew Green didn't record an out in the game. As looks like we're getting closer to having the DuBois done with the talk there. We're going to step aside here one more time. When we come back, we will have our player of the game interview. So stick with us for the player of the game interview here on the YDL Sports Network.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarendon County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. When we opened Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network, we were looking for an insurance company we knew and could trust. Acrisure and DuBois gave us all of that and more. And that's why Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. We know that the folks at Acrisure have our backs, and we know they support high school athletes and athletics. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic or call them today at 814-371-5270. Acrisure and DuBois is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local LLC. A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarendon County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Howdy, rodeo fans! The 64th Annual North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 13th through the 17th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
Back here in DuBois, you're looking at our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Hunter Allman of the DuBois Beavers. It's time for our Cole Orthodontic Associates post-game interview with Cole Orthodontic Associates. You too can get a game-winning smile, ColeSmiles.net. Hunter came up with the big go-ahead RBI pinch hit single in a 9-run 6th inning for DuBois. Hunter, just talk about the approach you had coming in as a pinch hitter there. Hold on a second, Hunter. Let's turn up your mic first. There we go. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
First, I just want to thank the coaches and God putting me in that opportunity to do that. But I was really nervous going in, but I've seen that pitcher before, so I was really prepared to go in there and just battle off. And when I got down to 2 strikes, I just knew I had to put something in play. And I just ended up taking the other way and ended up getting through the 4-hole.
How exciting was that?
Very exciting.
You guys are down 8-1. What's the mood like in the dugout at that point in time?
It was a little down, but we were trying to keep it up at that point just to keep it going because it was, the 3rd inning maybe?
Yeah.
We were just trying to keep it up. We knew there was a lot of game to play, and clearly it worked out in the end.
You guys have been kind of that team, though, all year, haven't you? Like where you get down and then you just keep battling back. What is it about this team what is it about the makeup that you guys are able to battle back the way you have all season?
I mean, we really just never give up. It's more fact just standing good battle counts, getting hits when they're needed, getting drawn walks and stuff. It's really just a big team effort to try and pull back and get a win.
Talk about Noah coming in. Tyson didn't have his best stuff today, and then Noah takes over on the mound and really shuts them down. How kind of a lift did that give you guys?
Oh, it gave us a great lift. I mean, coming back from last year where he struggled a little bit, and then he came back and he just absolutely took it to him. It just gave us a sense of safeness almost, that they're not really going to score any more runs on us.
It's a friendly rivalry. You guys have known each other growing up, played with it, but how much importance do you guys put on winning this game?
Oh, much importance. We prepare very hardly for this game. Now, it doesn't even go to our conference, but it's a big win to get for us and boost our moral.
Well, thanks, Hunter. Congratulations on being the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. Congratulations on the big go-ahead pinch hit single in the 6th inning. Folks, for Andy Close, this is Chris Rossetti signing off. Once again, final score, DuBois 15, DuBois Central Catholic 8. You've been watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network.